Yes.
So if you want to get back to that, that's where we left it, right? I can't remember anything after that.
As far as I'm aware, I was unconscious and Mithrix was putting me in a dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope if I'm not mistaken.
And we all went to drink, but I was still unconscious.
Yes. Yes.
That's right. So, okay. So you're all out drinking. Flynn is unconscious. Is that right?
I guess so.
Pretty
Does
much, yeah.
anybody? Because honestly, I don't remember anything past that. Does anybody remember anything past that?
I don't think anything
That's where we
important.
ended it, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
sure it is.
I missed all
That is the
background
most
on
important
my
thing.
headphones.
Okay. So, God, my tabs are a mess. Give me a second.
At some point, someone remind me to get a bundle of arrows. I've just realised I'm running fairly low.
That's something simple enough that you can just buy. I think it's a gold for 20.
Yeah, sure, go ahead then. I'll take
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
I'll-
you would have done it at some point.
Yeah, there's the quartermaster up and running in the guild now. It's basically like there's some stuff which I'll let you guys just manage yourselves. Like arrows is like top of that list of things you can just do yourself.
Yeah, let's just assume I bought another 2 bundles of it. So I've got 65 now.
Cool.
Damn.
You
I'll,
never be too sure. I don't know how long the fight's gonna go on for. So
I'll throw in an extra 4
How
for
many
free,
shots you'll miss?
just on the house.
yeah, boy.
Okay. So you're all out. I assume this is probably in the evening. At some point, I believe Flynn would recover consciousness. I think it's hours, not days, that a consciousness lasts for. So Flynn, you awaken with like 1 hit point or something. I think. Yeah. In a very loud bar.
What up?
I would think I would like when we got to the bar would have healed him a bit, maybe.
Okay, that'll bring him to consciousness. But sure, I'll just say you get healed and you're in the bar. Everyone's drinking. These guys just beat you up and now they're celebrating. Like, it seems like a normal thing for them. I don't know, I'll just leave you to interpret these events any way you see fit.
I'd just like to say.
Am I wearing the dress?
I can't remember. I don't
Absolutely.
think.
Did Mythic?
Oh
put
yeah,
me
that's
in
right.
it?
Yeah. That happened. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So there's a dress.
But there's
on.
yeah, but it was on top of his clothing.
Yeah. They didn't want to undress you.
Yeah.
No.
That gets a little weird.
I don't think
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna find.
We're not that weird.
So I'm just gonna say, for the sake of brevity, drinks were had, good times were had, and eventually everyone wakes up ready for action on the next day. I can't remember if you guys. I'm just gonna give you a little time just to discuss if there was anything on the agenda.
Did we discuss if Flynn got his own place in the in our
Oh yeah,
Mill?
good point.
Does he have a room?
Flynn doesn't have a room. I don't think it's been discussed.
No, it was
He
Yeah,
only
it-
officially joined the party.
last night.
He can live in the meeting
Yeah.
room.
I can offer you a log on my cat's plaything if you would like that.
Don't we have a cupboard spare?
So, are you saying that I would come out of the closet every day?
Just in case we need reminding.
By the way, Dave, have you got a Twitter?
No.
Ah,
Well, I do. I don't use it.
okay, fair enough. Alright, we need to get David's Twitter. That's on the agenda.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to assume that at some point you find yourselves at the guild hall for convenience, seeing
Yep.
as that's your jobs technically, that's
Oh,
your
yeah.
workplace.
Yeah.
Forgot we had them.
You could look at it from that perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
think
guys
that's
need
too.
to go back to fucking work. I've been busy trying to earn a fucking living for myself.
Did you get
fucking griffins.
your payday for that, by the way?
I did indeed, yes.
Okay, cool. So that's resolved. Good. Okay, so yeah, you just head down to the guild to kind of just see what's up. I mean, like the exams have happened. This is like the first day of business as usual. So I think there's definitely like a bit of anticipation. Like, are there going to be any quests in? Are there going to be any good quests? Like up
level
on the
will they be?
board? They don't technically work like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was joking.
It's actually comes down to the guildmaster's discretion whether or not people are up to a certain task. So you go in and it's a bit nostalgic going in and seeing like all of the especially all of the new faces as well. You see some of the new faces. At having breakfast at the tables, at the benches, where you guys have had breakfast many times before. I imagine you guys probably had breakfast like in the meeting room or something. I don't know where you guys eat meals in that place.
Beside the
We went
bar,
all of our trophies.
we wouldn't have anything, but
Sure.
Bask in our
I guess
glory.
maybe when the meeting room isn't being used as a meeting table.
dining table.
Yeah, what's the difference between a dining table and a meeting table?
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
a meeting room / a canteen, I guess, at this point.
Sure. It's a lot of things.
It's a main hall, I would imagine.
I think the reason we ate in there is to show off to Flynn,
Yes.
show our trophies.
Plus, another thing is that now, so part of that layout, I don't know if you guys have seen the floor plan, but part of the floor plan is actually like the walkway, the main walkway that you go around, actually has a view down to the factory floor, and you can now see that people are like in the mornings. I mean, first things first, it's fucking noisy in there. Some of you might struggle to sleep a little bit. But you'll probably get adjusted to that, because of, like the mill starts up in the mornings at probably 8 a.m. So, but you do get to see people busy at work, making adventure line clothing, and it's kind of cool. You guys did that. You guys gave all of those people jobs, and free lunches apparently. That's
Wait,
something
what?
that
Hey, whoa,
yeah.
hang on a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, that's something that Million was very he was very
fair enough.
insistent on, is that that you guys were going to hire caterers and feed everyone at the factory
To
for
be fair,
lunch.
we need feeding as well, so it's probably a wise move on his part.
I think that's where it came from. He wanted someone to feed you guys.
I can feed us. I can't feed.
There's a kitchen area on your floor, so you can just go in there and work.
Yeah. There's also an arcane lab, which I'll.
You could use both. You can
Yeah.
cook in the arcane lab.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Lab.
I assume that's where Flynn's been staying. He's like sleeping under the table in the lab.
Oh my god, he could be one of those he could be the fantasy equivalent of one of those what's his Heston
House
Blumendale? The dude that uses the
Blumenthal?
chemistry. Yeah, the
Heston
chemistry set.
Blumenthal?
Yeah, he uses chemistry sets to cook, cooking food in flasks with Bunsen burners and stuff. Rather than the
Liquid
kitchen.
nitrogen cooked eggs.
Yeah, shit like that.
Basically, Alice from Soma.
I've just got this image in my head
Kinda,
of
yeah,
him,
for sure.
of in the morning the chef's busy at work, and then you just this cupboard door opens and a load of bottles just fall out, and then he stumbles out hungover. What time is it?
That does sound pretty awesome.
So,
You gotta pay for
back to the guild. You guys come in, and this is a fairly small guild hall. So even now it's busy again. It's not heaving. You do see some out of town faces, as well as some of the new party. I'm calling them the B team. To recap, that is Perk, the Goliath barbarian, who you encountered in Lumber. Flynn, the human rogue, who you encountered.
I think that's the wrong name.
Yeah,
That would be
that's
the wrong-
Yeah, it is Flood.
Rogue.
I
Oh,
was
right.
literally.
Oh,
I was
I thought she was a
lit-
fighter.
Yeah, so did I.
I
That's what you said last time, anyway.
Oh yeah. Flood is the one we told to like keep an eye on the drow as well.
You're absolutely right, because Jesse's the rogue.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I'm at my notes now. Okay, yeah. That's right. Flood was a fighter, that's right. The human fighter who was a detective that you guys encountered in Winchester. Jesse, the drow rogue, who you guys know is affiliated with the Shadow Cartel, a very secretive and powerful criminal underground organization. And the three kind of just new NPCs: Ambrose the warlock, Autumn the druid, and Anton the monk. So yeah, you catch a few of the like they're kind of like at their table just chatting away. Seems like they've already been briefed on their first assignments, which brings back memories for you guys. Although sadly, you don't think there's going to be a one-eyed wolf to haze them
Aww.
anymore.
We'll need to make
How
one.
about a giant crab?
I'm sure something will have been arranged.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Command. the
Oh my
entire-
god, 3 goblins riding on top of a giant crab.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh my god. I actually kind of wish I'd set that up for you guys to play out. That sounds amazing. Okay. Yeah, so you go up to the new guildmaster, Marge. Lovely Marge.
Alright, Marge.
Yeah.
Marge? Marge?
I know. Her name's Marjorie, but she goes by Marge because it's like a really good brand name. And just to, I don't know how much detail I went into describing her last session. She's quite old, human, quite old, relatively tough. Slightly not quite as brown as Syra, but kind of
Tanned.
tanned. Thank you. I was completely lost the word. Slightly tan skin. She's kind of a cross between Anna from Overwatch and Ciri from The Witcher. They're like long white hair in a big braid, and she's just kind of wearing very like casual levers and stuff at the minute. But she is equipped with her rapier at her side, and she is just big smile, ear to ear all the time. And she comes and greets you. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Morning, Marge.
Yeah.
Hello.
How was your night last night? I heard you went out partying. You didn't stay up too late, did you?
I might have.
Don't
Might
think we
have
specified that
I
actually.
woke up in a cupboard.
Yep. Some of us certainly did.
That's because that's your room.
We may have been the last ones out.
Wearing
Now,
a
you
dress.
should make sure. I'm not. I'm not going to comment on that. But make sure you're all very young. Make sure to get
Brush
your
your teeth.
full sleep. You'll end up looking like wrinkled old me if you're not careful. So
Ooh,
just,
I think he's pretty old.
just keep on top of your sleep. It's very important. Sleep is very important. Anyway, I imagine you're interested in seeing what quests we have in.
About time these work-shy louts got back to work.
Indeed, Bogador. Nice job again with the Griffin.
Thank you.
So, before I show you the quests, there's 2 letters have arrived.
Oh, there's one for me, right?
Yes, one is for you.
I've
And the
been-
other
I've been
one
waiting.
is for Asmodean, who doesn't seem to be paying attention. So,
I'll take it for him. I'll take it for him.
no, it's fine.
No?
No, look,
I'm
he's
like
holding
his
his
best
hand out.
friend.
He's holding his hand out for the letter, so I'm just going to place the letter in his hand, and he's going to put that into his robe, and he's
But
going to read
he's
that.
like barely reacting to anything.
He's just sleepy. He just looks sleepy.
Can't handle his
I guess he has all-
Sure, he's not having a stroke or something.
Oh shit. How many potions do I have? I've only got a few. It's not worth it. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Marge already
don't-
knows about you, mate.
So, Syra, you have a letter which has a very bureaucratic-looking stamp on it.
All right. I take it and I inspect the stamp for a second.
Do you say inspect it or read it?
Both, I guess.
Okay, sure. It's just it's just a letter, so it's addressed to you, and like I say, there's a bureaucratic-looking stamp sealed in the wax. So you open the letter, and it's from the guild headquarters regarding your I guess information request that you logged several months ago. It's there. It turns out that there is actually there are. The letter doesn't say much. It's kind of a bit formal and to the point. It just says that yes, there is information regarding your parents in the guild's records. However, it is marked as sensitive and cannot be transported outside of the actual where the records are kept. So you will actually need to go to the capital to inspect those documents.
Okay. Yeah, I just
However,
kinda...
you do have clearance, I guess you'd call it. You do have the clearance to
Yeah, but
to read
it's
these
quite
files.
a trip, right?
It's not a huge trip,
Okay.
but it is certainly like at least a week away for sure. I would say maybe more towards if you were going on horse, like if all of you had horses going at a decent pace, it would take you about a week, for sure.
What if I had? I'm trying to think of something like I want a camel or something like that. I don't want something boring like a horse. I want something dumb.
Okay, well make sure you say that at the stable there.
No, but I didn't say that out loud. I was just. I want an horse. Horses are boring.
Wait,
Okay.
can we get zebras?
I don't know.
We'd have to
Okay,
find
I'll
them,
ask.
surely.
Yeah. What do I look like? Some kind of
I mean, you're...
overlord of
person
information that has all the answers to every question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Right,
have
got
wisdom.
I've got a fifth edition. Mountain vehicles. Ooh, we can get a vehicle perhaps.
Oh, it's the dune buggy, yeah.
So,
I don't think like anyone has known about this yet, but yeah, I kind of like let everyone know that. So yeah, there is another reason that I came to Middleton except just adventure. My parents disappeared, and I have been searching for them for a while now.
How long exactly?
How long would it have been?
not years and years, but probably
A few years.
at least 1 year, I think.
Hmm.
Because the thing is you didn't really have much of a trail at all, so it was a case of, I think maybe just wandering around aimlessly and then deciding that, like, your logic behind joining the guild was that if anywhere is going to get you to, like, going to let you get to the ears, you're going to need to, ask, and you know, the guild would kind of open the way to traveling as well as having clout, so
Yeah, and I'm kinda accomplished that, like, first objective. So I'd say, like, it's kind of imperative that I check out this information as soon as possible. It would mean a lot to me.
So, if I'm right, that letter is asking you to visit the capital.
Yes.
There is actually a delivery quest for the capital. Okay. I didn't have it marked for you guys because it's a little kind of like, I mean, it's kind of just busy work. Kind of also maybe a 1 or 2 person job.
We
But
are
I can-
generally above that.
If you're going to the capital anyway, it's not too far from here where the pickup is. So, you guys could at least, you guys could at least be doing some work on your trip to the capital.
What are we waiting for?
David, I think I had you. Yeah, I had it at 200%, so I'm gonna.
I only just realised now. I don't know why, but like in my recording settings, it set my microphone down to 0 and again. So.
Damn.
Well, now you're back to like 40.
Hello.
So yeah, I'll find that for you. As far as I know, it's just a simple deliver a package. It'll be some kind of sensitive package. The rules to these things is generally just don't open it and get it to where it needs to go.
So we're going.
I'm just saying that this is available.
I'm talking to the group.
Is there anything else? I mean,
yes, there is. There is one quest which I have, which I think you guys might be very interested in.
maybe we should have a look at that first.
Well, there's no necessary rush on this one, so you can tackle it at your own pace. I'll definitely recommend you at least get started within the month. However, she pulls out a scroll of paper, which she clearly had tucked away. She didn't have the other quest, so this is the one she was expecting to hand to you. And she unfurls it and reads, calling for experienced members of the Adventurers Guild to track and locate a blue dragon which has been spotted roaming the lands. Yes, roaming the lands of the province of Signum.
All right.
This sounds more exciting than the capital.
Well, no. Well, we should do the capsule thing. Do the capsule thing first. Like, as eager as Bogador would be to fight a dragon, like, I feel like he would want to help Monk out more than anything else.
Yeah, I think Dusty would too.
So you guys, okay, so Signum is Middleton. Yeah, it's a little awkward. The capital is southwest of Middleton, and Signum is northeast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm looking at the map.
Yeah, so you can see that Middleton is maybe the capital is like maybe a week of quite fast travel away, ground travel. Signum is quite further. It's
like,
about a month. Yeah, it's about a month.
more.
I would call it probably a month to get to Signum, and then you'll have to start tracking the dragon once you're there. It's the smallest province, but yes.
Well, do we have any means of quick transportation?
The only places you can actually fast travel between is fast travel. You know what I mean? Is between Winchester and Middleton. The way it works is it's a very closed system, specifically to prevent people from I'm trying to think of a fantasy word for hacking into it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because if you can just like latch onto the teleportation network, you could pop right inside a guild hall. So it literally has to be like there's a lot of restrictions on the guild teleporters, and one of them is that you have to be members of the Adventurers Guild and have visited both locations you're traveling to. Like once you actually get to any Adventurers Guild, you can go and like just activate the teleport circle there. So sadly, no, there's no way. I don't believe any of you have access to teleportation magic at this point either. Other than teleportation, other than like teleportation circle, but that is you need. Yeah, you have to go to a circle, like one of the two that you know. So.
It's a bit of a dilemma we've got ourselves into already then.
Neither of these are particularly time sensitive. The package is slightly more time sensitive than the dragon. So the dragon quest, it has been spotted. It's kind of like the griffin quest. There has been several sightings, and even though there's not many, there's listed that there's 4 confirmed sightings. dragons are very serious, and as you can see, that Middleton is quite far away from Signum. Like this is clearly a quest that has been sent around to a lot of guilds. There's not too many adventurers in the Adventurers Guild which are as capable as you guys are currently at. You're probably in like the top 10% right now.
Is that it?
Ooh,
That's nice.
that's nice to know. I didn't think we'd be that high up.
Yeah. Okay, so the way D&D works is, like, don't think of level 20 as being like level cap. Players who get to level 20 are considered to be basically godlike beings. Like the likes of which have never been seen before. Like level 16 is considered to be like once in a lifetime legendary heroes. You know what I mean? And like level 12 is extremely proficient heroes. So you guys are definitely climbing up that system for sure.
Sweet.
Well, and so I guess like going to the capital, like obviously that seems like the easiest thing to do. I think we're probably gonna have to invest into buying some mounts, like the fastest ones that we can get, because obviously we don't need to dally in the capital all that long, I assume, right?
It's just other than the information requests that Syra has, the parcel you actually have to pick up from a nearby town.
God damn it.
Which isn't on the way, but it's not in the other direction like Signum is. It's maybe like at most a day's diversion.
Yeah, I say we get the capital stuff out the way first.
The capital is kind of just the one thing Marge says is, like, if you're visiting the capital, make sure you have set goals in mind. It's very, very easy to get lost and distracted in the capital. It is sprawling.
I'm just going to throw this out there right now, guys. When we get there, no shopping, okay? No shop. No, Dusty. No.
I agree.
No shopping.
I also agree. No shopping.
Once you visited the capital, there's several guild halls in the capital.
Several.
And yeah, several, including the main, like the main headquarters. But the main headquarters is not so much of a functional guild hall as it is like the business headquarters.
Yeah.
But there are several functional guild halls in the capital is almost big enough to be a province of its own, just in terms of urban area. There's a lot of adventurers work that has to be tackled just within the capital itself. So yeah, I mean, you can, if you're just doing a flying visit, make sure that you pop by one of those guild halls and connect to the teleportation circle there, and you should be able to get back to the capital a lot easier next time you have to visit.
Ooh, excellent. Okay, then.
So wait, we can use the teleportation system without using a specific spell?
Yes, but you have to be in the guild to do that. So there is, I think, a spell that lets you is it teleport that lets you teleport to a magical circle?
No, I think
anywhere?
that's teleportation circle.
Yeah, there's a spell. There's like a 5th or 6th level spell that lets you teleport to a teleportation circle. However, if you're at a teleportation circle, then yeah, you can use it to teleport around the guilds without using spell slots. But you actually have to be there physically. You know what I mean? But yeah, even low level adventurers can use them, and often do.
Interesting.
Well, if we can do that, we can do the other quest.
Yeah, well, like I say, Signum is quite far from the capital, but you could at the very least pop back to Middleton very quickly once you're done in the capital. It'll be some of the journey completed towards Signum.
Best we get. I think we better go and get some mounts then.
Together?
It's worth noting, horses can't be teleported through the guild system.
We could just sell them when we're
What
there.
about elephants?
I'm gonna guess that probably not either.
Okay.
No, I mean I don't know the specific ruling for elephants, but just
I mean-
I think basic common sense would.
Well, can't
Yeah.
we like use some steed or something at least?
So here's an idea.
Oh yeah, that
We
should work,
could-
sure.
We could rent horses to get to the capital.
Yeah,
and
that,
then-
that would be far more prudent. There's several Midrealm wide caravan guilds that will rent horses and stuff with drop off points.
Yeah. So and then when we come back to Middleton, we can then go and buy our war elephants.
Is there somewhere in town that's selling war elephants I've missed?
Absolutely.
There better be by the time we get back, Brooke.
Traveling war elephant seller.
Well,
If you're
specifically, the idea that I pitched before is that Kieran should get a war elephant and everybody else rides ponies.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
They're not actually war elephants, by the way.
We will make them into war elephants, my friend.
Hear that.
Yeah, just one more, and there you go.
I mean, wait, where is it? Where do
That would work.
I only weigh 35 pounds. I mean, I'm sure I could ride a
I'll
dog.
carry you.
That is true.
There are mounts called mastiffs.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah,
I could ride a mastiff.
Big dog.
Awesome.
Big dog.
That's crazy.
Like, even though it's really expensive, like, I kind of want a war horse because that just sounds fucking awesome.
I mean,
But then
if
again,
we're gonna rent it-
a camel is also really funny.
Camel is awesome.
That sounds like a lot of the things you want. You're gonna have to head towards Kubla, which is
Yeah.
the desert nation.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be there eventually.
Oh, we can make make a stop on the way to Fuel Signal.
There you go.
I mean, I'm from there, aren't I?
From
Oh, I
where?
see.
Kublan.
I don't believe
No,
so.
no.
Yeah,
You might be from
That's where my
Westfell.
people are.
Your people are from Westfell, which shares a border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I say that because I speak Littlefolk, which is Kublan.
Yes, that is correct. The language of halflings and
Dwarves?
no, gnomes.
Gnomes.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
dwarves.
they
That's
don't
the
need
wrong
two different languages for that. Anyway, so back to business. Are you going to accept both of those quests? And she's kind of like dug around for the delivery quest and has found it.
one.
Yep,
You don't happen to
don't
have
see why not.
4 other delivery quests for the capital, do you?
No, sadly. No, I mean there's stuff if you want it, but it sounds like you've kind of the more quests you take out, the more likely you're gonna botch one of them. It's better just to go one by one. That's the way I've always recommended doing it. Other than like what you're doing now, which is taking a very low stakes quest and a very high stakes quest together, you know, and tackling them in an order.
Okay, then off we go.
Is there an adventure guild in Signum?
What was that, Syra?
Is there an adventure guild in Signum where we're going?
Oh, yeah, it's a whole province, so yes, there will be.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just like figuring out how like expansive the adventure guild is.
Oh, yeah, there's guilds all over the country.
How about like but not like in other countries, like Kubla?
Not in other countries, no. The Adventurers Guild is a institution of Midrealm.
And Midrealm is like everywhere except Kingdoms of Strice, Kubla, Westfell, Silver Forest.
Yeah, so
Eldenhard, and
basically,
Raidland.
you see that red line on the map? That is that's the border of
Okay.
of Midrealm.
Okay, so
And
Halden and
the-
Praetor
which is
in-
split into 6 provinces, which is what PO stands for. It stands for province of.
I was going to ask that. Okay. Cool.
So I guess we're off to go and rent some mounts then, and then off to the capsule. Well, off to go and pick the package up, and then off to the capsule.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's the place called again?
The place you're heading to first?
Yeah,
To pick the package up or to deliver the package?
pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Capsule's not so hard to remember.
You are picking up the package at a small town called
Checking your notes.
Unswick. No, I'm not. I'm making it up on the fly.
Oh, okay.
Even better.
See, all
Told
these
you, I'm
all these towns names just sound
Yeah.
like random towns in the fucking middle of England.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's literally my naming scheme. I'm not even kidding. Like, totally my naming scheme. Like,
I mean,
if it
that's
sounds
what
like
a lot of fantasy worlds are.
yeah, if
If
it sounds
makes you
like
feel any better, I don't know.
Yeah.
I beg you to.
oh,
For
I
you,
could.
it's fantasy
It's
shit.
you're right. I should probably name them after like American sounding towns. So you're heading to New Unswick.
Oh damn, burn.
I love it.
Okay.
With an NU.
With an umlaut. No. Oh my god,
that's the
that would be
fantasy way
amazing.
to do it.
No, it's not.
The fantasy
There
way
has
to
to be
do
a-
it would be a lot
There
of
has to be an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, off to the stables.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
I just googled New York as in NU York to see if that exists, and yeah, there's a T-shirt printing company in Huntington, England, called New York.
There's a Huntington in the US as well.
Yeah, New Huntington.
No, it's actually just Huntington.
Okay.
West
Okay.
Virginia?
Shit, where's my? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you need to visit. Oh my god, names. So
Looking around my desk, the Norofen horse stable.
no.
Eurofest.
The person you're picking the package up is
Big Dave.
it's no, it's
We've got
the,
Big Dave and Little Dave in the party already.
He's medium, Dave.
Terry.
it's the guild master of the smithing guild in New
Ooh.
Brunswick.
His name is Middle Dave.
Middle's his middle name.
Dave Middleton.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go, Dave Middleton.
Cool.
Oh, that's the name of the fucking. Okay, never mind. Dave
The heir to Middle-
Middlesbrough. Dave Middlesbrough.
Fucking hell.
My least favorite football team.
Cool. So
I like how that pleases you.
So yeah, so you've got your details for the package you're picking up. You have this dragon quest, which is on the light side for information, which is you're getting the impression like the reason this has been spread out so much is kind of because it's a bit of a ball ache of a quest. Like there's not a whole lot of information here. It's basically it's been cited all over the province of Signum and once in Novo Domino. So this thing's clearly just like going around a huge area. It's going to take some time to figure it out. So yeah, you can see why you guys and once someone is signed on to a quest, it's part of the same system that you know how the quest papers are magical and will know when you've completed them. The same enchantment actually lets them share when people have picked them up, like when people have accepted it.
Damn.
Also,
So how
probably
many
I don't know
one.
who does this magic.
Pardon?
Also,
How many parties are on it? No, you guys have taken it. You guys have taken that contract. So other people can't get it now.
Oh, okay.
To a degree, there is a time limit on it, for example, but this one has a very long time limit, as it's a very open-ended quest.
Right then. So if we don't get it done within a suitable time frame, I assume somebody else will be given the opportunity to pick it up.
Yeah, it's a month. You have a month, which yeah, that's basically your your deadline is a month, which is why I said you could tackle the capital first without having to.
Wait, I thought you said like travel to Kingdom was like a month.
That's a good point. You guys might have to figure something out about that.
No.
Is there a time limit on the quest to the capital?
Yeah, it's shorter.
Yeah, it's a delivery, so people want their packages. It's like what keeps them going every day.
Can't we just send it via mail?
I mean, that's
we
not
should
the
order
point.
We should call Amazon.
The reason
We could invent Amazon.
they
That's a good idea.
so you get the so to go into detail on this quest, it's yes, you're not allowed to open the package. You've got to handle it with care, so it seems it might be breakable.
Well,
Go on.
okay, so Sarai would know, or well, would be willing to bend on it because, like, he knows we have to deal with dragon, but he also know like there could probably show up some leads from what he finds. But if we do the dragon first, and then go to Middleton, but then follow up on the leads immediately, if there is any.
You guys have accepted the delivery quest now, which is
Oh,
is more time sensitive than the dragon quest.
So, and completing or not completing quests like that probably doesn't reflect well upon us.
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, we can disappear, but
I can just disguise everyone. Be invisible
You can
forever.
join the circus and start new lives.
I mean, we do have a pretty good performer among us.
yeah, we got a few.
Yeah.
And also, as Brooke said, if we ever wanted to end the campaign, we all have sharp objects, so there's always that option.
That's
We
so
have gone
grim.
further than every other group.
That's so
far.
grim. That's so.
So realistic.
Well, no, it's not. No, the opposite of realistic. It's just like, oh, we're all bored. All the PCs just slit their throats in unison. Just what?
Let's move on to the next one.
My story, no.
And we all know what would happen there. Everybody would kill themselves except for Dusty. He would just pretend and he'd be the last one standing.
Dude, I'd revive you all.
You go collect all the diamonds and...
Think you're going anywhere on me, gobshite? Not so fast.
It would be me and Jared playing alone for like a month while he collects the Dragon Balls.
kind of hilarious though.
So that's the secret
We
of this.
could, well, we could play. We'd just be like the spirits of our characters, kind of like.
You're
Oh
the
yeah,
Dragon Balls.
there's several rules for coming back as undead.
Yeah, no, there's a new
Yeah.
class that they brought out.
Eh?
Revenant.
What was it? Something soul. There's some kind of soul that you can
Tortured.
come back as tortured soul, something like that.
I made that up.
No, it is something. I can't remember what it is. I was watching a video.
Okay.
And you
Anyway.
basically come back as
I'd
soul.
love it if at some point, if like God forbid, if Kieran did die, if she came back and just haunted Dusty and berated him every time he made a mistake.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
absolutely 100%.
Sounds great. Sounds great to me.
Dusty would enjoy that though, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Dusty would like win that.
Chose the wrong person to haunt, motherfucker.
Yeah, like that says a lot about Dusty. He's the kind of person who wants to be haunted.
Well, who nobody would want to hunt.
True.
It'd be more like a curse for Kieran than it would be for Dusty.
Ah, nice. You've given the DM
Your storyline.
a very motivating bad ending for your character.
I mean, you know.
Anyway, let's keep this moving.
Yeah.
Shit. So yeah, the reason that the adventurers would be brought in to protect a package is if it's something too valuable to trust to a postal service, or sensitive or
Not just
illegal.
slippers.
There's a shit ton of reasons why it could be. You know, quests like this, obviously there is. You guys, if it is something illegal, the less you guys know, the better for you. You know what I mean?
I mean, that
It's
sounds
not.
interesting.
It's not the guild's job to to open packages. You know what I mean?
Well, like
see.
when the quest completes, we're not tied to it anymore. Then we can like kill them all if it's something illegal.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
like your
wrong with
style.
it?
Yeah, you ain't wrong. That's 100%. I mean, you can just kill anyone. This is the landscape of imagination. You see that person over there? I kill him.
I mean, there's gonna be consequences to that, but
Okay.
I kill the
game.
consequences.
I have
Okay.
a spell it's called counter consequence.
Okay,
This is
okay.
whatever the fuck I want.
So you have your quests. It's back to you. Throwing the ball back to you guys.
Let's roll on out. No? Let's
I'll just let
walk
you
on
have
out.
it. Yeah, I'll just let you have it.
Okay, so to sum up, we're doing this one now, the capital one, but the other one also has to be done within a month.
Yeah, so we did need to figure something out with
So
transportation.
let's run real fast to get horses who can run real fast, even faster than us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, we need to find good horses.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
All right.
We're going. We're running.
Hear that?
Sprinting.
Dusty's in front, just running around in circles trying to find.
Come on, guys! Come on! Come on!
He doesn't,
Come on,
he doesn't
come on.
know where the horses are, but he's running.
You guys head back to the stables you first went to when setting out on your first quests. And it's the same guy who I fuck man, a dwarf. I can't remember.
Wait, who bought the belt?
He was trying to con you guys. That's like all I remember about him. He was trying to sell one of you a really fancy horse that was just a regular horse.
Does Asmo have that belt? Did he buy that?
Yes. 1 second.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Where is he?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
Thank you. I was just getting my food delivered.
Okay.
Literally by my dad coming into the room. with the food. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna be slurping spaghetti, guys. So just fuck it. Deal with it. What do I care?
It's not your fault you're eating bad pasta.
What?
Sorry, I have strong opinions about spaghetti.
Who has
Wrong
stronger?
with you?
Yeah, what?
Is this a Dusty thing or a Jared thing? Because this is
No, this is me. This is me.
this is metagaming.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't hear that. What?
Spaghetti
Who has?
is impractical.
Why?
What is your
Okay.
problem?
Spaghetti is
No.
not.
Okay.
How?
Okay.
All right. Consider yourself muted, man.
I'm I'm with him. I'm with him to a degree. I see where he's coming from, but that's the fun of spaghetti. Is that it's a stupid thing that you have to like.
Roll your fork and then it all falls off anyway.
Look, okay, just because you haven't learned the techniques of spaghetti, it's not spaghetti's
Yeah.
fault.
I think chopsticks are probably the way to eat spaghetti.
No, that's rice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're staring at horses.
Yeah. Let me get the handbook
The name.
open. Yeah. Oh, I got spaghetti on my handbook.
Well done.
Quick.
Well, fucking
Delicious.
Lick it off.
Such a mess. 1 second.
You're supposed to eat with your fork, not with your book.
I guess you could like origami something up.
Ugh, nasty.
Origami chopsticks.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then you have soggy paper chopsticks.
So, riding horse, 75 gold each. Yeah, you go up
Is
to
there
this
anything
guy.
cheaper for me?
I mean, that's to buy them. You guys want to rent, though, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be
We want to borrow, if possible.
2.
A thought just occurred to me. So horses can't teleport, right?
No.
But
No.
can a mastiff?
No,
Can
they
it?
can't.
Technically, if Ilma can teleport, surely a dog would be able to teleport as
No,
well. So
because
Flink
Ilma
might
is
Yeah,
not
be
a
out.
creature, and that just
The
doesn't make
teleporting
sense.
thing. I'm just thinking. I was trying to think practically. Like, I think
Carl, you know
with-
you want to say yes.
Hang on. Let me check something. Let me check the teleportation circle
Getting a
spell,
big
which I
fuck off
think.
dog.
I think
Wow.
you guys are level 9, right?
No.
8.
8.
8.
8.
Almost 9.
Yeah, 8.
Let me just check something with the teleportation circle, because I know, as Merlin has told me, he is going to get the teleportation circle spell. When he dings. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. So the teleportation circle spell would allow a horse to travel with it, but the point-to-point guild. Yeah, if you're using the teleportation circle spell to go to the guild's teleportation circles, you can take horses with you. It's actually the budget traveling version where you go from one circle to another. That can't be done with horses. Ilma would be able to travel because she's bonded to you.
I'm
Bogador,
a mastiff.
you're no.
No. This is not
Um,
right.
So I would say you don't worry about losing the horses. I would imagine by time you're, because I know that you're close to dinging level 9. Yeah, don't worry about it. Buy horses if you want to buy horses.
Nah.
Does this guy have a camel for sale?
No.
Oh.
It's not even pointless
Yeah, we've
going
already
to.
said that
I
we'd
thought
have
we
to go
weren't
somewhere else
buying
than
them
that.
today anyway, though. Like, I thought we
We
were
can.
renting them.
Is the point
can-
Brick was bringing up.
Well, I mean,
like,
my
we can
mastiff
get
is
them
only
back with
25
us.
GP.
Over the thing is though, over the length of time that you guys are thinking of,
I'm thinking about going to PO Signum as well.
yeah, like
Maybe it will
over
be
the,
more efficient.
that's it. Over the length of time you guys wanting the horses, it's probably just as much money to buy them.
Yeah, but then we have to
Well-
look after them.
I mean,
I mean,
We
you're a
have to do
master
that
chef.
anyway.
No,
the
I
guild
mean, we
has a
have to.
stable. The guild has a stable.
Wait, we could sell horses afterwards.
I mean, yeah, you could eat them, Dusty.
I'm not into that.
But we could get a wagon.
It's just a little slower.
It is slower.
Yeah,
These
and
are
plus,
fun.
do we really need a wagon?
We could like make a bed.
We don't need a wagon because we have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, but we could sleep on it.
I can sleep.
I
on the
mean,
ground.
we can
It's fine.
sleep in Smolin's
Yeah.
mansion thing, or not mansion, but
Yeah, but it
palisade.
doesn't move.
No, but you can just create it each night.
Oh wait, horses need sleep too.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
kind of do.
Unless we put them on the wagon as well and have other ones like.
I think we're.
Pull them off the wagon.
I
They're
think
different there.
Oh
The
god.
other ones on the wagon.
we're making a big thing out of this. Like, it's just a horse.
I'm
Like,
just
do we wanna
imagining-
Buy them now or not?
The more you guys play, the more I associate Dusty with Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I'm just imagining him off on like a rant about this wagon, and the horses are on the wagon, and when the horses get tired, they swap out with the other horses.
Exactly.
And then when both the horses are tired, Kieran can pull the cart.
Exactly. You get it. You can help as well. You're pretty strong.
And I'm also very lazy and drunk most of the time.
Or I'll just tie Dusty to the cart and stand behind kicking him the whole time.
I mean, whatever helps you push the cart. Sure.
Alright, okay, so if this guy doesn't have camels for sale, I want a war horse.
Jesus.
A warhorse is 400 gold pieces.
I have 500. I want a war horse.
I mean, we're gonna have to leave it, like at Middleton. Or like the capital, I mean.
No,
No, I was just saying, by the time you guys get to the capital, it's very likely you're going to be level 9, and as Merlin will have access to the teleportation circle spell, which will allow you to bring your mounts with you.
Oh, okay. And could we use that to teleport directly to Signum?
No, but it would let you teleport back to Middleton with your horses.
Okay.
Yeah, we just ride from there.
Ride.
Ah, you fools!
Alright, so let's buy some horses then.
How much is it for a non-war horse?
Okay. So,
Horse.
a riding horse is 75 gold pieces, and do keep in mind the speed, guys. That is a big deal.
Yeah.
A camel is slower than a riding horse.
I'm gonna need a small donation from the fund, or what did you call it?
Yeah, the party fund. I
Yeah.
mean, Asmolian's not here to kind of make decisions on that, but it's a party fund, so it's definitely a party decision. I mean, I would suggest that all of your horses could come out of the party fund. It sounds like exactly the kind of thing it's for.
Oh,
Okay, so
except the war horse.
Wouldn't
So
fit the
I
war
was
horse because that's a luxury thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because me and Kieran want war horses. So what I would suggest is that we would take from the party fund
The cost
we
of a
would-
riding horse.
of a riding horse, and we would
Pay the
add the
rest.
rest from our own. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems fair.
I've got 1,500 gold. I can buy a war horse. It's fine.
I was gonna do that as like an alpha move, but if you're doing it, then who cares?
I have
It's lost
plenty of
its effect.
gold to buy my own goddamn war horse.
Buy me a goddamn horse. I'll be skin
I
testing.
could also buy a war horse, but it's kind of useless.
No. it
Nothing
doesn't.
useless about a war horse, my friend.
The thing is, like, you on a war horse, so you'd be doing the splits.
Hey, I'm good at performing. I can do the splits.
That's true.
I actually don't doubt that.
Okay, I'm a riding horse. I'm gonna get one. I mean,
Yeah, I'm getting a war horse.
I mean, I
Okay.
really want a mastiff, but it's just the speed is just
it's
like,
slow.
it's a bit slow.
Well, I can't imagine we'll be going a full pels, would we?
He'll
Oh,
sell
well.
you a cat for 2 gold.
I don't want to. He just wants rid of it in this case.
Yeah. You don't even know if it's his. It might be a stray.
Just take it.
Points at a cat that walks by.
Yeah,
I'll sell you that one over there.
Come on, dude.
No,
2
no.
gold.
It has a collar on it with a little love heart.
It's got an address.
He like picks it up, reads its collar, says, "This is Sprinkles," and he's the
Please
best cat.
return if. Oh shit.
Wait, he flips it over and checks. Yeah, she's the best cat.
Yeah, that's its second name. Please return it.
So
Okay, let's buy some horses.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will. If it's okay, obviously, if it's okay with you guys, I'll take the price of a normal horse out of the party fund and then add the rest.
I
Yeah,
know.
sure.
I think that's fair.
that seems reasonable.
That's because you're
So-
wasting your money on.
Feel free to waste your money.
So that's 75 from the party fund for me and 325 from my own. Waste of money. It's a goddamn war horse.
Alright, so a horse for everyone. It's gonna
I'm
be 450 gold.
I would
from
just
the
like to
fund.
specify that Flynn does not get money out of the party fund.
Why?
Yes, he does.
He hasn't
Yeah.
got any of it.
It's
He
part
will
of
get- no,
part of the
he's
party
part
now.
of the party now.
He's a part of our party. I'm not gonna
We're
see
not
him.
splitting hairs at that
Fine.
now.
I'm not gonna see him like go under prepared, like under geared just because he hasn't earned it yet. I mean, he's part of the party now. If he
Not
deserves
for it.
everything we get.
He earned it by getting put in that fucking dress last night.
There we go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man spent a night in a
That's
goddamn
fair.
cupboard. I think he's earned it.
Okay, you guys have horses. I'm gonna say that as Merlin might not want a horse because he can summon a mount.
No,
But-
I can't imagine he would.
I'll leave that to
I think
him.
that is 60 movement as well, so
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
that's what he'd do.
And he also uses it all the fucking time as
Yeah.
well. Also, his
That
flying.
means that I don't need one. I can sit on the back.
True.
If you're invited.
I'll do it. No,
They-
he'll invite me. He always does.
No, we're not speaking for the person who's not here. You cheeky boy. So you set forth to New Unswick. Yes, it was New
was
Unswick.
New
That's good
Unswick.
memory. It's good memory. Okay,
New England. Town. Village.
so it's a day's travel, 2 days travel to New Brunswick, and 4 days from there, give or take, to the capital. Now, with the pavilion, Asmodean's pavilion, there's not a whole lot of need for us to play out every day here, especially because after this we're doing a month of traveling, so we're not going to play out 30 days and not 30 nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I need
I'm
to
going
buy
to
food,
say,
by the way.
what's that?
I
Oh
buy
yeah.
food.
How much do you want to get a week's worth of ingredients?
Yeah.
Oh, we should also buy
8
food stuff for our mounts and whatnot.
Shit. Fuck.
It's not that expensive. Animal feed per day is only 5 copper pieces a go, so.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Buy
then
whatever you buy.
surely that would come out of the party fund as well.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Nice. I don't have to pay for my food anymore.
Someone write down what the party fund is, so we can keep track of it.
Yeah.
It's all times to a degree, all times 6. But anyway, after halfway through the second day to New Brunswick, you pass through another town, a small town on the road. We're talking about towns like the size of like Lumber, you know, like definitely a town, but not like big, you know. So you're passing through, and as you're approaching the town, you see 2 guards running towards you, waving at you, trying to get your attention.
I wave back.
They seem very distressed.
I guess we better get over there then.
Yeah, I guess I'll go over and speak to them.
Yeah. Someone to make the horses go faster.
Okay.
As the voice of the group, I mean.
So as you're running up to these guards, they say turn around, run, turn.
No.
What happened? Why?
They're like as they're like stopping and like slowing down at you, they're like bending over, panting, and looking behind them as well towards the town. And at this point as well, you can hear in the distance what sounds like faint screams. One of the guards turns back and says, "A beast appeared out of I don't know, out of nowhere.
Well,
It just-
Wait, what kind of beast?
What kind of beast?
I didn't see it. Pod saw it, and his mate
What
says,
kind of...
yeah, his
Is the other one called Rick by any chance? Pod and
No.
Rick.
The other guy says, it looked like a giant snake.
Ooh.
I
It wasn't
saw
a
it.
dragon, was it?
I don't-
This giant snake happened to have wings and legs.
And breathe fire?
I don't know. I didn't. It could have been a dragon. I've never seen a dragon. But the head looked to me like a giant snake head, and it was pulling the roof off a cottage.
How long was
it
it?
was how long? Long. It was very long.
The cottage.
Oh, the cottage. I fucking hate this. It's fucking dusty.
I'm sorry.
Ruining all the moments.
Okay.
By the way, at this point, Bogador stopped listening and he's kicked his horse and he's going straight for it.
Cool. Is everyone else going as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're chasing after Burger.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lovers. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah.
Okay, so
Lover. Goodbye, my friends.
Do we see
you
a
guys,
snake? Or a dragon?
no, but you do hear as you're getting into town, you hear lots of screaming. You're seeing people run past, like, you see, I mean, just lots of people. The whole town's in a panic.
Are they
you-
running a particular way?
Everywhere, it's madness.
Darn.
Can we like see where? Do we see where the snake is? Or
Everyone
just-
make perception checks if you're looking.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, shit! They're gonna eat your horses.
Oh, that was nice.
Ooh.
Oh!
I
And
see
there you
the
go.
snake, like through 5 buildings.
I do not see the snake.
We're not even sure if it exists.
Aimbot wall hacks.
You Dusty, you don't see the monster, but you do hear like lots. Your spidey sense is picking up lots of screams in a certain direction, and you do hear what sounds like rubble collapsing as well. In
I
straight
do love
ahead,
the sound of
basically.
stonework.
And you see like in rising into the air like a plume of dust or smoke, maybe.
Definitely dust.
Should we get off our expensive horses before we charge at this thing? Do we
I
think?
mean, snakes eat like mice and things. I think a big one might eat a horse. It's like a mouse.
Yeah,
It's
I
not really
thought you were going to suggest that there might be some kind of giant mouses chasing after them.
That's possible.
Like,
That's good- that's a
where's,
good-
where's he going with this?
thought. And to keep that in mind.
I mean, I could use Unseen Servant to look after the horses.
Do it.
That's a great
Hide
idea.
them,
It's a fantastic idea.
Keep them out of the way.
And then in that case, I dismount and start running towards where I assume Dusty pointed out where all the commotion's
Oh,
coming
you're
from.
following me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going. You're...
So, so
the
everyone's got
leader.
off the horses, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Pretty
using
much.
Unseen
Yeah.
Servant to look
I'll
after the
see you later,
horses.
Flan.
There you go. One action. It lasts for an hour, so
Yeah. Not concentration.
nope.
But
So it just happens.
fucking everything of mine is concentration.
What is
Yeah.
your
Right.
servant's name?
Steve.
Yes!
I was gonna
Yes!
say Steve. Steve is such a good like.
Steve.
Are there horses in
whatever
Minecraft?
name. Yes.
Perfect.
Alright, let's go and kill this goddamn snake.
Dragon.
Well, let's go kill this thing.
So, as you're running in that direction, you see it's definitely dust. It's
Told you.
it's rising from this house. You see this like thatch roof and stone brick house that is like the roof has just been the thatch roof has just been like lifted off the house, and ascending out of the house you see this giant snake's head, and in its mouth is it's got a man by an arm, and it's just lifting him into the air.
Jesus.
Mm,
I'm
Shoot.
firing for its eyes. I'm shooting for its eyes.
that sounds
Okay.
very difficult.
I'm a master fucking archer, my friend. Stand
He does
aside.
have sharpshooter for its eyes specifically.
So
Yeah, for its eyes specifically. I want to cause it as much. Like, I wanted to drop the dude. Hey,
Well,
Make a-
the dude's fucking flailing about in the
in the mouth.
in the
yeah,
mouth.
he might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
How big?
probably
How
gone.
big is this snake? Like,
yeah, I was about to ask.
So-
like, what's the size?
I'm trying to picture the size.
as my
Oh, oh.
people would say, fucking huge.
It is big. It's
Fucking
really
huge.
big.
Well,
So-
what's the size definition?
Well, you can only see the head. Like the neck like just like descends backwards like behind the house, so you can't actually see the main body of the monster. You
oh,
just
so this
see
thing's
head.
like fucking huge.
You honestly you don't know the scale of it, but the head is massive. The head is absolutely huge. It's the head.
It's their next trophy.
I mean, for sure, it's big enough to like swallow a human in one gulp, for sure.
Oh fuck!
You know.
I'm not
As long
getting
as it's not
anywhere near
worse.
that.
Okay, so Bogador, make a quick stealth check to see if you can fire this arrow unawares. Let's see what the creature's passive perception is. I don't know why it closed on me. Stupid buck. Self-closing bucks. Okay, here we go. 16, unfortunately. So it does catch it coming, so it's not going to be an automatic crit surprise shot. But roll your attack.
Okay.
And I believe you will have advantage on that because it is before its turn in initiative. That does hit.
Oh, I haven't got 69 arrows anymore.
Quickly, go and pick it up.
Oh wait, Bugdor, here's mine. I was gonna keep it for longer, but I'll just go for it. It's a glyph arrow, by the way, whatever that means.
Oh, thank you. I've got 15 of them now.
Yeah, those are +1 arrows.
Okay.
The shot hits. It doesn't sink into the eyeball, but it does strike like the socket, and it does close that eye in pain, and it does drop the man.
Oh, good.
Aw, score.
I
Can
would
capture him?
Well-
assume that him dropping to the floor would be preferable to being eaten by a snake. So
By dropping the man, I mean it bites his arm off and the guy falls to the ground.
Can I
But
Does he move?
the man,
Yeah.
it's not super far. It's not a super far
Okay.
drop, and
Oh, okay.
he was alive and wriggling when his arm was bitten off.
Oh yeah, it's better than being eaten completely. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, for sure. Everyone, roll initiative.
Alright.
ooh, I guess roll twice as well.
Nice.
Wait, where's my
you know
icon?
what? I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm
What the
just gonna
fuck? Can you
keep.
fuck off?
Dusty, look at us.
Yeah. Wait, you have a higher dex, I assume.
What's
No.
next?
I'm not gonna roll again. I think the 21 will be good enough.
Hmm.
I'm just doing that so I can get my thing on.
What's your dex?
Mine's 1.
Same.
Oh, right.
Damn, we both rolled 19.
Ballin'.
Oh, all three of you rolled 19s.
How do we do a
Where's-
tiebreaker if we have the same
Where's my
dex?
Where's my dice?
I guess you
Uh,
roll
okay.
d20 again.
Wait, who rolled a 19?
Yeah, Bogdor, Quirin, and Dusty. All
Give
got
it,
okay,
give
hold
it
on, I've
another
got a plan.
initiative roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Dusty goes first. You're both at 20. Dusty goes first.
Oh, I was gonna roll a d6.
Okay. Oh wow! Ha! Fuck you guys.
Oh my! It didn't roll a 20.
It rolled a natural 20 with its +1, so that puts it
What
at
the fuck?
21, which will beat you, Bogador, with a nat 20.
Wait,
Unbelievable.
no.
Very dexterous.
Does it?
Womp,
Does
womp,
it
womp.
automatically beat it with a natural 20?
I'm gonna say it does.
Oh, okay.
Wait, David, did you roll twice?
I don't know, probably not, right?
No,
Probably.
do I
Yeah,
not?
it's the dex
Oh,
bonus
yeah,
that should
actually,
count.
I'm going to actually roll again just to see.
Me as well.
Cool.
I mean,
So
never mind.
Bogador goes last. Nah, Bogador, you'll go first. It's yeah.
By the way, Dave, if you click on your token on the screen,
Yeah.
and then click initiative again, then it will
Wait,
show up in
did-
the list on the left.
Didn't we make a
Then you
token
can
for
change
it?
the number back.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah, I made one for him. I'm sure I did. Hang on, let me check my. Yeah, there we go. Look at that handsome motherfucker.
Why is it yellow?
What's in yellow?
Why not?
I could change that color if you want.
I like the yellow.
Oh, okay.
So
guess
because
I'm
So say again, how do I do it?
Okay, so click on your token on the screen.
Okay. What were the David versus David?
Like you see me and Kieran.
You
beside-
can like shift double click and it'll bring up the
Okay.
character sheet,
yeah.
and then you can click edit. And you can change your avatar.
Oh, he didn't appear on a 10 order. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to have your token selected.
Vertical.
What about Mithrix?
I assume Brooke can roll for him.
Yeah.
But if Mithrix was here, I get the feeling he would transform himself into a giant snake.
To just do it.
If only that was possible.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Do we have? Were you guys sorting a token out for?
Yeah, he's.
Oh yeah, we were
do the
we're
token thing.
talking about how Mythic totally would transform
Wait, so-
himself
so how do I do
into
it?
a
That's a good
giant
point.
snake
I could-
himself.
I could play as Moon.
Yeah.
No traitor, please.
So how do I do the token thing? Don't know.
Oh yeah, we need to change your token so it's this one in the chat.
Yeah, open up like your character
I
sheet.
sent mine to Brooke, and I think Brooke changed it for me.
I might be able to do that. Yeah, put it in Discord.
Yes, sir.
It's in Discord.
Yeah.
Bio edit. Cool.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, I remember this fucking.
Right.
This
Hey, man,
goofball.
Nice.
This fucking goofball. Okay, save.
Oh fucking hell.
God, why?
The Soviet national anthem.
I didn't mean to.
I
point it in
love
that direction.
you, the season.
Ow!
Okay, I didn't think that would be loud, sorry.
Someone's gonna get muted.
Was that one okay?
So
Are you
work?
doing a brick?
Yeah, okay, let's delete this. Try again. There we go. Oh, he's got a fucking yellow token though.
Yep.
Well, he needs a silver one.
We'll sort
I
it out.
can make the silver one if you want.
Nah.
So
piss,
now-
piss,
now-
piss yellow. Piss
Okay,
yellow.
now I've
is
got.
fine.
So do I just roll initiative again, or?
Click on your token first, and then roll it. Wait, why are there two?
Confused.
No, no.
Oh, there's so many of them. What?
They're multiplying.
I got chills.
Okay, so click on your yellow border.
Yeah, click.
Where,
click.
in my character sheet.
No, on the battle whatever thing.
I don't see it. Like.
Here. Oh,
Where?
Do
okay,
you not see him in the lineup?
he might be focused on a different area. So zoom out. In the big window on Roll20, you'll see a scroll bar in top right.
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm really zoomed out.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps. Okay.
You've
Yeah.
put one in the fog of war.
I literally don't know. Okay, click on my token, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Then click on your initiative button in your. There we go.
But I'm on
Yay!
17. Can we?
That is
I need to change that to 17.
No, it's just the first roll that counts. The first roll that goes on the board is what
My
counts.
first. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you can be 17. Fuck. There we go. 17. Happy now?
I am happy now.
Descend. Okay, Bogador.
Yep.
Your turn.
Right then.
So I'm just going to explain. You guys are all currently about 60 feet away from it. Yes, let's say 70 feet. It's the only thing visible right now is its head poking out over the top of this building, like literally looming above it. This ruined building. You can't see its body, so it's still currently in the fog of war. But you can shoot at the head, Bogador.
Which I will do. And first of all, I think I'm just gonna, instead of doing Hunter's Mark straight away, I think I'm just gonna try and put bleed on it.
Okay.
So, so I've got to hit the thing first, and bop. Oh,
Damn, dude.
not bad. And
Damage as well.
bleed damage.
Okay, let me do the con save. Passes the con save, so it takes 11.
Am I good to fire my second shot?
Okay.
Boom. Oh, Gotta love it.
Nice hit.
Christ.
Oh! Oh!
Nice hit.
Oh!
So you fire 2 arrows. It fails. It saves the poison. It has good constitutions. So that's another 11.
I'm imagining casting Fireball would be a silly thing to do here. These
So-
thatch roofs.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Bogador, with lightning fast reflexes, launches 3 arrows in quick succession straight into the beast's head. It howls, it shrieks in like that really classic monster movie way, and the head flails around before crashing down on top of the building, seemingly dead.
Okay, I'm gonna...
It's just playing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say to Ilma,
Tame it.
Tame it. Fuck you, I like Ilma. She's staying with me. Ilma, go check up on it and don't get bit.
Okay, so Ilma can move her movement forward.
Or crushed.
Movements again, 40.
Oh,
So
whoops.
she can hold on a minute. Move there, okay? And
Okay.
she will move there.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
It's the creature's turn. So you now see 4 more snake heads rise.
Oh
And
no!
some are further back, some are much further back, but they all rise now above the buildings, looking upwards. You see one of them has another person in their mouth, like to the legs, not moving. And they all turn and look in your direction, Bogador.
Oh. Wait, how
Shit,
are we
I'm standing
talking?
next to
Are we
him.
talking like it's like separate snakes or a hydra?
But
Oh no!
Okay, we don't want to hit the heads.
Oh man!
I
oh
want to.
no!
I mean,
So-
what else do we hit?
So there is
Gotta hit the
terrain.
body.
There is terrain. I'm going to freehand it because that's funny. So it's currently. Oh god, freehand. This is a building. I'm just gonna say that's a building. Fuck it, that's all you need.
Sexy building.
That's good enough.
Yeah, that's all you need. Put a little chimney. Okay, so So yeah, it's the creature's turn. So it is going to trample that building. As it,
So you're
as
getting
it's-
rid of the building.
well, it's just going to move towards you guys. You see now it's the heads are all kind of swinging around into a like a formation almost. Like they were loose and scattered all over the place. They're very long. But now they're all like held up in unison and facing towards the party. Its main body is this large, lumpy, like lizard-looking thing, kind of like a crocodile's body, but really, really, really big. And its 2 huge front paws come down as it just crumbles and crushes its way over the top of this ruined building, coming towards you guys. So you guys are quite far back, so it is... There's not a whole lot it can do, so it's pretty much just going to start setting off into a charge, although it is going to be rough terrain, so I'm going to have to figure out exactly how much it can move.
Knew it wasn't a snake.
You thought it was a fucking dragon.
I mean,
Actually, I thought it was like
neither of you are really wrong. It's kind of both.
Okay, so it's not going to get very far. So to get through, that's going to take... Okay, so it's going to move here with half of its movements. And, oh god, Ilma.
I knew I forgot something. I knew there
Oh,
was something
damn.
else I was meant to buy before I left town, but
What? Huh?
I was sorry. I thought you were referring to the chat. I forgot to buy stuff to revive Ilma.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I don't think there's a reagent for that.
What? Sorry.
I think you just do that.
I want to take your word for it, but I'm fairly certain I read somewhere that I need to buy herbs and stuff like that. I'm just trying to be fair, you know.
Was that for the revised one, or?
Yeah, range. Well, yeah, it will be because rangers couldn't resurrect their pets.
Oh, okay.
Previously, pet death was a huge problem with rangers.
And now you can do it.
Give me a second. I'm actually gonna look this up for you.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Companions bonds.
Well, there's no like very close time limit on it, right? You can just buy the herbs and then rest her later, possibly. If it happens, that is.
I can't find. I don't know what to search for.
Well, it should be like in the revised Ranger document that you linked us. I remember reading about it there.
Yeah, but
and
I do.
think-
I remember reading about it as well, but I'm looking at it now and I can't.
Huh. Well, yeah. What I remember, I think, is.
Okay, slain is why I can't find it. Expend with 8 hours of work and the expenditure of 25 gold pieces worth of rare herbs and fine food. Yeah, you call for. Yeah. Bogador, I'll say that you could retroactively get yourself 25 gold pieces of rare herbs.
Are you sure?
Although there is not a time limit. There's no, this is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no time limit on this, so no. Yeah, that's something you'll have to deal with.
Character, but...
All 4 heads of the Hydra are going to snap down at Ilma in succession.
The Hydra has 5 heads.
Why
there.
do I do things?
It has
One is
one of the heads is limp, trailing behind it. Yes.
Oh.
With 3 arrows sticking out the front of it.
I thought when you killed a head, it spawned 2
Oh,
more.
but if you didn't cut it off, you just shot it.
Oh, is it only cutting it off?
That's an
Really?
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 15 points of damage.
Shit.
That has 4 of those.
13 to hit.
That misses.
10 to hit.
That misses. Oh, this music's too tense.
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
8 damage. Is Ilma alive?
She is alive.
Okay, so all 4 of these heads, these huge heads, just come slamming down into the ground. She manages to dodge 2 of them, but gets clipped by 2 more. Ilma is very lucky that she was not just swallowed whole.
Yeah, Jesus.
She's very light on her feet. Actually, this thing should be bigger. I feel like that seems more appropriate. There we go. Okay, so that's the monster's turn. That's all of its movement and attacks. Kieran, your turn.
What?
It's Dusty's first.
Excuse me?
So it is, yeah. I forgot you won the tiebreaker. Yes, of course.
I'm here. While it's busy with Ilma, I slide under the limp head that is barely moving.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay, I don't. I won't.
Okay,
Well, no, you can't go underneath someone.
Yeah, you can't move through its space.
Oh, okay.
Only. Oh, I can though. I can.
I can still hit its stomach though, right?
I'm gonna say that you can go like here on
Okay,
any of its
that makes
outers,
sense.
but not under its main body.
Okay. I'm probably get crushed, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. It is huge. We're talking about like this thing is absolutely dinosaur-sized.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna cast Blight.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
On what's your target?
Just like the stomach, chest kind of
Okay.
area.
Okay.
When it has 5 heads, I mean, blowing one off wouldn't be very useful.
Well, no,
Probably.
Blight would just like wouldn't blow it off though.
I don't know what fantasy damage does.
Yeah. just roll your damage.
88. Yes. And it's DC 14?
Con.
Yeah.
DC 14.
Yes.
It rolled a 14.
Oh.
So it does sadly save. It has quite high con.
Oh, I thought that was the opposite.
Yeah. No, if you roll the number, it's a save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but for like every other attack, it's the opposite.
No, if you roll someone's AC, it hits.
Yeah. I thought you said that it did save.
Yeah, it does save. It has to roll to beat.
Yeah, so it works differently than most other attacks.
It works the same as AC. You roll to beat. If you match the score, if you match the threshold, then you beat. So if you roll to beat AC,
I thought the
and
attacker
AC is 15.
1 AC.
What?
Like,
Okay. Let's say we have AC of 15, spell save DC of 15. The person who has to make the roll has to roll to beat a spell save or AC of 15. You roll 15 on either of those, you beat the AC or DC. Anyway,
You're always rolling to beat.
you can't. Yeah, it's in the handbook if you want to look it up.
I get what he's saying, but
It's written in the handbook. I'm not making it up.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. But
So that's
18, 19.
you round down, I think. I honestly can't remember. Monk, you probably know. Do you round down or up?
Regarding what?
I think we used to do up, but then we weren't.
Oh, I think it's. I don't know actually. I used to round down.
Yeah, I would lean down as well.
Someone
but
did
like
bring up a
for
rule
everyone.
at some point.
I'll say 18 points of that. So you place your hand on its stomach region, and it's definitely a solid connection, but it's so huge. Like the patch of skin that you messed up, like you look and it looks like you've done some serious damage to it, but then you kind of like take in the broader scale and realize that this thing is massive, and you kind of just scratched it.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Kieran.
Okay. Well, that's a good way to start Kieran's turn.
Alright, I'm going to
Alright.
Alright.
I'm going to Hunter's Market.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just marking that up. I'm gonna hop up here next to my buddy,
What's up, yo?
and then I'm gonna start smacking it.
Cool.
Very cool.
That miss. Oh no, you have advantage.
Point.
Yeah. Both of those hit.
Damn.
Where are you aiming?
Eat some. I'm gonna aim for its stomach too.
Okay. Cool. So, could you add all of that up for me, please?
Yeah, hang on.
Because. Okay. 18.
44.
Fuck.
18.
I have a fourth level. a fourth level spell, and if it didn't manage to save, I would do like the same amount of damage that you just did, or less actually.
44.
Yeah, I said that.
44?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have rolled higher than that on Blight before there. I think that might have been on the lower end.
Yes. I mean.
Plus,
37
DPS
is
isn't
pretty
your
much half.
DPS isn't your core compared. Like a paladin's core kit is
Yeah.
burst damage.
Oh, and then I guess I need to roll Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
2d6.
Nice. Not bad.
That's 52 damage all in all.
Like, Divine Smite as well, or
Nah, I'm good right now.
Okay. Flynn.
So
First day on the job, welcome.
should have just left it to him.
I think I'm gonna cast a bit of a scorching ray at the dragon. No, not dragon, Hydra. I forget what it's called.
we don't know what it's called actually.
No, we don't.
It hits, I think. Well, no, I cast 3 of them actually.
Yes, you have to roll each of them individually.
Sniper.
There we go.
Fuck.
Okay, where are you aiming?
I'm hitting the body as well.
The body. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll the 19. 7 fire damage. Lovely.
I didn't.
So you shoot 3 missiles of fire and somehow miss the giant thing, but yeah, one of them makes a solid connection. Okay, Syra, it's your turn.
All right.
Oh, unless there's bonus actions from Flynn. Sorry, I kind of jumped ahead there.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I could move, but
You could probably get some distance if you want to. Not a bad idea.
yeah. I mean, I might move somewhere over here. Over here.
Okay. You happy?
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Cool. Syra, it's your turn.
Alright, so can I do like a nature check with my bonus action?
To try and identify the creature?
Yeah.
Yeah. You may. I think a Hydra is distinctive and also not necessarily mythologically rare enough that you would have heard of it. I don't think a 16, however, would let you know too much more than its name and that its heads grow back. But the exact nature of how the regrowth method works, there's not a lot you really know about it.
Okay, I think that gives me enough not to attack the heads.
I love the way you've twisted your token, by the way.
I mean, I'm looking at it like.
I just noticed.
Like I know Syra would go for the heads, like for sure. But if he has like some idea, maybe not to, yeah, he'll attack the body. But first of all, he's going to cast Enlarge on himself.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah. Make up the
Okay.
size difference a little bit, you know?
Cool.
And it's going
Boom.
to move. Nice, there we go. Move up to him. Can back these guys up.
Cool. Ah, shit. That's fine. Are you making attacks, Syra?
Well, I can't, because that's my full action. To use the spell, right?
Oh, of course. I'm with you. Yes. Sorry. Let's see. What's this Merlian going to do? What's this Merlian? This dragon spells.
He's gonna transform into a Hydra.
I
No,
don't
it's
think
not.
so.
I nerfed,
Upside down.
I nerfed that shit.
Why is that Merlian upside down?
His pillow went a bit wrong.
His pillow went sideways.
He's mid-air falling off his pillow. Freeze frame.
There he is.
Speak of the devil!
Oh, I don't have to do a turn for you.
It's your turn.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
It's
Wait,
muted.
second. Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm here.
Yeah, cool.
Hey,
Sorry,
dude. It's fine.
Totally fucking forgot.
Oh man.
Totally,
I
you're
have
trying
done
to
it
think
myself. I
I was-
can't. Yeah.
totally fucking spaced out that it was actually today.
You didn't miss too much.
Okay.
You've.
We
come out
we,
pretty
we
much
skipped
the
over the
most
part
important
where
time.
Asmodean actually died of old age.
Ah, cool, good.
But
Let's
I resurrected him.
let's start my new
That
character.
is- Yeah, there is some stuff we'll catch up on, but right now
Yeah.
you're fighting Hydra.
Oh, let me get back in.
And coincidentally,
You
it's
showed
your
up on
turn.
your turn, yeah.
Yeah, literally. I was looking for your spell list. Like,
How does this work?
oh man.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
you can make one turn. I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Asmodean.
We said you would transform into another Hydra and fight it mano a mano.
I guess it's not a beast.
Asmodean is going to lightning bolt and try and hit 2 of the heads at once.
Hmm.
And nobody else is doing it, so someone has to.
I mean, to be fair, I was going to aim for
Explodes 2
anyway.
heads. Get 6 heads back.
Well, we don't actually know if it's a Hydra on.
We don't know how the heads go
We-
back here.
Yeah.
Whoa, damn.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. I did really good.
Goodbye, heads.
These
I
are
hope those aren't the
17.
heads that me and Dusty are standing underneath.
Wait, what level did you cast that?
Level
You don't need
5.
to know.
I need to know to remove the fucking plane.
Hee
Brooke was like, I don't want you to do any more
You
this spell.
hee hee hee. Okay. I just thought polymorph and invisibility. I think it might be too big to polymorph.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Oh. I'm going to polymorph it into a, you
Oh,
guessed
no.
it, a chicken.
chicken.
I mean, you still have one cast.
Yeah, I know, it's fine. It's
So the lightning bolt streaks through one head and smacks into the other one.
You're welcome.
Which also, I've been lenient and let you guys off. I haven't been reading. I didn't read up. If it takes more than 25 damage in one hit, one of the heads dies. So you can't actually aim for the body. It's not how the Hydra works. So I'm not. I'll put that into play next time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as written. Of course, there is a difference between, as written and how DM interprets it. So I will say there is a degree to which I'll allow it, but there's some stuff that I think heads will die even if you're aiming for the body, just based on what kind of attack it is. So basically 2 heads are dying in this one attack, and it now has 2 heads left.
But the other heads have not been chopped off, they've been just like
Killed.
killed.
One of them's just limp, yeah.
Bogador, it's your turn.
Massive.
2 heads are
Ah.
peering at you.
Okay, so bleed damage first, I think. But not bad, not bad. Right then, first things first, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
If you want to click on the thing, but it's not popping up. We all know what Hunter's Mark does anyway.
Yeah, I just didn't even bother clicking it.
And I guess I'm gonna aim for. Oh right, it's asked me what. Yeah, level 1. Here we go. Just cast it.
There
I'm
it
clicking
goes.
submit, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Submit.
It's a lot of Hunter's Mark. Right then,
damn.
I guess I'm just gonna aim for another one of the heads. Because there's no way Bogador would know what this thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna aim for one of the remaining heads. We'll say the one closest to him. Bang. Ah, fuck.
That's a miss.
Oh my god!
Alright.
That's
So you aimed for basically both the heads you were aiming at just like swung around at bad timings, and the arrows just fly wide.
And for my last remaining action for my turn, I'm going to order Ilma to. He just shouts like, "Ilma, run away and hide until it's dead."
I love how pets are pretty much fucking useless.
To be fair, she would have been a lot more useful in this battle if I hadn't said, "You go in there first on your own with the lowest
get
amount of hit
fucking
points the
shot."
entire." Yeah, exactly.
It's
See, that's the
hilarious,
thing.
man.
I don't know if, like, I know me and Ilma have gotten closer, but I don't know if she would actually listen to me on that order.
No, she's following. So where would you like to move her?
I'm going to assume she's just going to go and hide on a roof, fair bit away, but like keep it within eye shot.
On the destroyed house?
No.
Maybe not.
Like to the
I
left over here.
assume you're going to use her action to disengage.
Yeah, I am. Yes.
Cool. Okay, so Ilma, realizing the kind of the size difference here, and this is not Ilma's specialty, Ilma retreats. Retreats with dignity.
I am going to have to buy her a huge fucking steak so I can
Dude,
get
there's
her
one right in front of you.
So,
Excuse
at
me.
the start of the Hydra's turn, you see now that the three heads that are hanging limp
Oh fuck.
start to one by one detach from the body. It's like just like not kind of like melting almost, but yeah, like
Melting.
almost like it rapidly rotted off. It just kind of falls off to the ground, like it's molted. Yeah, and in the stumps, you see now that out of each of the stumps, 2 more heads grow.
Oh no. Oh joy.
So it's just got up to 8 heads now.
6 heads.
It had 2 before.
Brooke,
No,
question.
that is 8. Yeah, you're right. That's 8.
Question, Brooke. Would anybody in our party know how to effectively kill a Hydra?
That is something you guys are going to have to figure out, as it now has 8 heads.
Yeah, it has more heads.
Yeah,
Maybe we
I-
should like not hit the heads.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I didn't know. Like, only thing I knew is that it had something to do with the head, that it could regrow heads, but that's it.
I would say this is the point where everyone in the party can clearly see that hitting the heads not a great idea.
mhm.
Kill those damage to him though.
Get
So
the feet, turn it into a snake.
It has 8 attacks now.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
With all of its 8 mouths. It's like at first there was like 4. I mean, you only saw 4 at once distinct heads. And with 8 heads, it's almost like a writhing mass. Like they're twisting into each other and coiling at this point.
Could it be a disadvantage because of that?
Not necessarily. It might affect the reach, but it wouldn't affect the attacks.
I
That
just
makes
had a
sense.
great idea. What if we just keep hitting the heads, and it'll grow so many that it just can't move? It'll be too heavy.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea while we're standing right underneath it. You know, I'll just let you sit here and.
As you guys are bickering, Dusty, 25 to hit.
How much?
25 to hit.
Dude, I wish that missed.
12 damage.
12 damage.
19 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. 10 and 10 also misses.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Kieran,
Of course.
10 to hit misses. 12 to hit misses. Syra,
Yep.
20 to hit.
I'm gonna use shield.
Okay. That's you haven't used your reaction.
Yeah, and that makes my
it's
AC
done.
25.
Yeah. It's your AC is 25.
Yep.
Holy shit.
It is going to do both its extra attacks at you because it's dumb and it's not going to redirect those attacks.
Cool.
18, 24.
Misses.
So yeah, so this huge flurry of heads just comes snapping down at all 3 of you, and Dusty gets hit a little bit, but for the most part, you guys are just really fucking tough to hit. All of you are.
We tanky right now.
Yeah, you guys are super tanky.
Oh wait, I should do a con save, right?
Yes.
Because I've come. Yeah.
That's actually
Isn't that-
really important.
Ooh.
The 16 saves, yeah, with advantage. Good, because that would have
okay.
affected all of Kieran's.
Well,
how do you
it wouldn't have hit
determine
me
if it's
anyway.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Dusty, it's your turn. After this onslaught, you guys are actually like close, like Kieran and Dusty. You guys are close to getting just wrapped up in these heads. Like it's like, yeah, it's like a writhing mass of snakes. This massive writhing mass of snakes that you guys are basically underneath at this point.
Here? Or do I get opportunity attacks?
No, you're well within its reach.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
You have to leave its area of attack.
I guess I touch its leg.
Okay.
And that's the wrong one. Inflict wounds. I am going to use my luck and redo that.
Oh, nice,
Okay.
a big luck.
Hey, boy.
Hey.
That hits.
Cool. Oh, I didn't say what level I would do.
You didn't. Sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, it's hit now, so you can't. You have to decide that before you see.
I
if
feel
it
like
hits
it's
or not.
obvious what I would do, but yeah, whatever.
Yes, I feel like it would be obvious, but at the same time, that's a pattern. Like that's something I kind of need to punish you for, just so you're gonna learn, because it will. When you have so many more spell slots available to you, and using your highest level isn't going to become obvious all the time. It's something that you need to get used to learning to do. So sorry. I have complete faith that you would have cast it at max level, but I have to throw the rules at you. 13 damage though. And that lands, I would say safely lands on its back leg. I think the way I'm going to do it, guys, is let you guys try and contextually deal damage where you want. However, especially where Kieran is, you can't actually see the torso at this point anymore, Kieran.
Yeah, I'm gonna move, so it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, getting damage away from the heads is going to be something you guys have to figure out. Dusty, bonus action?
Can't really do anything.
Cool. Kieran.
Wait, what
Following
about
my
what about
buddies
spiritual
there.
weapon?
I could, but I mean, yeah.
We good?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to pump a smite into this sword. And then I'm gonna start swinging.
That is a critical hit. Okay, first things first, you have a crit, which means your smite hits with the crit, as well as you can have the option to put a divine smite in there as well.
Do it.
Okay. So that's just 2d8, right?
No, with the crit it's
Yes.
4d8.
Oh.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And Hunter's Mark.
I thought Hunter's Mark was only for the hunter, though.
No,
I
Paladin's
am
actually...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Vengeance paladin.
There's like
So that's
one
the-
other
that's
thing that I can get
the-
it to, I think.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh no, just a comp. Like I think there's something else I can get it to, like another like subclass.
Probably. Yeah. You still have your Thunderous Smite damage.
I did it. It's a 48.
Okay.
And then the 2d6 was the... Oh no, I'm sorry. What the fuck did I roll 48 for?
Smite.
Was that-
It should have been 46, not 40.
Okay, cool.
So let me do
Oh no, I thought that was for the divine smite.
you're
That's
right.
correct for the divine
You're
smite.
right. Okay, then you're right. Yep, that's right. So the Thunder Smite was the 2d6.
That would be 46 as well.
Fuck's sake. I wish
Roll
they
it.
would let me flick it.
And just roll another 4d6 because you haven't done your hunter's mark yet either. Okay, so 16, 27, 45,
Fucking hell.
17, 50, 62, 70 points of damage.
Wow.
Does that-
still,
does that
still,
check
still
out?
one more d6 because of the last Hunter's Mark hit. Because
We
the
did
Hunter's Mark
no,
is
we,
part
the
of...
hunter's mark has been done.
Well, doesn't Hunter's Mark get effect from the crit as well?
Yes, 2d6 is the hunter's mark.
Yeah, so it's one extra Hunter's Mark because
The
of the second attack.
The second attack hasn't been calculated yet.
She rolled damage for it.
I clicked it, yeah. It was 15 and 7.
Okay. So that's minus. You actually cut off its back leg. Just just clean through.
Nice.
So that would hit. So that's another 22 damage.
That's 92 in total, plus the extra 1d6 Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you need one more d6.
Damn.
Holy shit.
What the fuck is this damage?
Almost 100 damage in one
This
turn.
is bad balancing. That's what the damage is. That fucking sword is way too strong. But
Remember when I was trying to do crossbows and you're like, hey, here, you should have a sword instead?
Not to be asshole, but wasn't there a rule that sword needed 2 extra strength, or did we
I have it.
training?
Yeah, she got the
Oh
strength.
yeah, you trained for it. Yeah, that was right. Sorry.
No, I just leveled up.
You leveled up.
I
Yeah,
used
so-
my points.
Nice. Wait, so you're level? Oh yeah, you're level 7. Yeah.
okay.
Told you were still using the other sword. At this point, I was
No,
like,
no,
wait.
No, aren't you guys level 9?
Not yet. Almost.
Flynn, it's your turn.
No pressure.
No pressure, just 100 plus damage last turn. I guess I will throw a fireball at it.
What?
You'll hit the
us
head.
with it.
No, you're not in the 20.
It'll hit us.
You
You'll
can,
hit
you,
it,
can
yeah.
you can easily aim a fireball to hit it.
Can I aim a fireball to hit it without hitting them?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Then
Just
I'll do
don't
that.
critical fail. We've got a story about that.
You can't. There's no roll to make on fireballs.
It just.
Yeah. So what's the save? It's a dex save, isn't it?
It is a dex save, yeah.
Some good damage.
It is.
19 on the dex save. So...
And it is. So
Well,
it does
you-
save.
But
Yes.
does he hit heads?
Fireball hits the 20.
Yeah, so it's done a bit of damage to, like, all of the heads.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you said it's over. The head gone.
None of the heads have gone because of that.
Oh, okay.
But were any,
I want more heads. I want more heads.
were any of the heads like knocked off previously, or?
Yeah, well, there's 9.
There's 8 heads right now.
Oh, 9. Oh, 8.
Did any of them fall off?
Yeah, they're on the ground right now.
Yeah, but of the 8 heads.
Oh no, that's what I said. The fireball was not strong enough to destroy any of the heads.
What about? Oh, Kieran hit the back leg, didn't
Yeah, Kieran severed the back leg.
it? Okay.
Wait, what?
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah, she did like 100 damage in one turn. She just cleaved that
Fuck
shit off.
thing up,
So
right?
Yeah.
that did 13 damage because it made the save.
Yes,
How did it fucking make the save, man?
because it rolled a natural 18.
Well, surely it's got missing a back leg. It can't really move.
That's a really fucking good point. I'm gonna give it.
Please.
Yeah, no, that
Disadvantage.
is 100% a dex save disadvantage. Yeah, 11.
Oh yes. So it doesn't make it.
Yeah, so
DC is
that's
16.
yeah. So because it's AOE, I'm gonna say you take out 3 of the heads with that.
Oh.
Nice. Thank you.
So it's now back down to 5 heads.
Okay. Quick question.
Yes.
Are the heads, the wounds that they create, so they've been killed, are they like? Is the wound like sealed up? Because the fire damage.
Like cauterized.
Yeah.
Make a perception check as your bonus action.
Where's perception? Oh fuck! I'm shit at perception. Oh, 15.
I'll do it. Yeah, you can absolutely see that this flesh is scorched where the fireball detonated.
Okay, brilliant.
Wait, is
On all
those
three
heads
heads? On all three heads?
still
The
connected?
3 heads, yeah. So basically, you hit 3 heads that were close together with a fireball, and like just exploded all 3 of them. They're not even like fully severed. It's literally that you just blew up 3 heads, but the wounds are scorched.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted
like
to
you
know.
can see
That's
there's
what I wanted to
blackened
know.
flesh. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
Syra, it's your turn.
Alright, I want to try to do something cool. Is there like any of the heads are like low to the ground, or any who's like?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
like-
They're all within reach in that. For
Alright.
sure.
I want to try and jumping up and then walking along its neck up to its body and hit the body.
You're judging it. You're a bit on the big side for that.
Okay.
To like run along its neck would have been possible if you'd been normal sized. You could maybe climb on top of its body, but it wouldn't be as cool as you'd like it to be with the size you are.
Alright, well,
So,
I have like.
I mean, with your jump, you could literally just jump on its back.
Alright, I'll jump on its back.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check. I'll say this is your movement as well. It's gonna get, as you're coming down, it is going to get 2. No, 1. If you'd gone lower than 10, I would have made it 2. You're gonna get 1 opportunity attack as you're descending, because you're basically landing into this writhing mass of heads, where its back is. That's a 19 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. So as the heads come up, like to react to your falling, you just kind of like swat the head aside, and yeah, you're landing in its back. But there are like I'm gonna put you here. The heads are writhing all around you and like coiling, not quite like entangling your body, but they're like coiling around almost. Yeah, you're in the snake pit now. What's your action?
Alright, I'm gonna like kneel down, like pound into its body multiple times.
Okay. Interesting.
So just roll for it. I'm also gonna use a flurry of blows and use a key point.
It's hard to get. It is hard to get clear shots onto the back. There's a lot of neck. Like I say, there's a writhing mass.
Really?
There's
I
not a
thought
whole
like
lot of
I would have moved a bit
exposed
away from the necks. Like it has like a long back.
Necks, there's 5 massive necks. Is literally a coiled massive snake all around it. Like they're like it's around your leg and everything.
Could I like move
Have you
a
not
bit
seen?
back,
Have you
then?
not seen Hercules, dude?
In a while.
Even then, the thing is if you'd been smaller, this would be a lot easier. But you're fucking huge. Your fists are huge. Like getting a clean a clean blow that's not gonna
Alright,
hit.
so
a neck is
what does
difficult.
that mean
Basically,
then?
the way I'm gonna rule this is that there's to get clean hits onto the body, it has half cover. The difference is that if you hit its regular AC but don't hit half cover, you'll hit one of the necks instead of the body. So basically, there's like a bonus AC requirement to hitting its body.
What if I just jump back down here and hit it up its freaking ass?
At this point, I'm going to be very stingy and say,
Yeah,
because you
okay.
are so big, yeah, make it cool. Be on the back.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. 17.
I'm flanking, right? So
Oh yeah, that hits. That clips a neck. Doesn't kill it though, but it does sink into the neck's flesh. That hits.
And the last one?
Okay.
Like 64 damage?
Decent amount. Decent amount.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. You do still manage to find the exposed skin of its back. Asmodean, it's your turn.
Just need to know, am I on my P3?
I'm gonna say that you probably would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There was plenty of time you could have popped that thing out by from yeah.
And
Okay.
I only took the horses, not the pillow, as well.
I will say though that you would have. Oh no, because you came straight from the horse and you need to ritual cast it, don't you?
It's a ritual cast. Like
There was not 10
I
minutes.
don't think he was on
from
the horse.
He would have been on his steed.
I could have been on my. The cloud is just the same speed as.
How long does it last? Is it specified how long?
No.
It lasts. Okay, let's just say that you're on a horse for now.
Oh, I'm on a horse right now.
Oh, you were on the horse.
Oh.
You dismounted and you're on foot.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll need to sort that. We'll need to sort how long it lasts for. Out.
No, it's fine. I'll use a bonus action to Misty Step, so I can actually get around. Or actually, I can just walk that. I think, just so I can hit the back around there.
It's. I mean, shit, dude. You're gonna need to be like over here.
Okay, so how far am? Okay, I'll Misty Step there with walking.
Okay,
Misty Step is a bonus action.
sure.
And then I'll do a level 3 Witch Bolt. I can't change that, but it hits, I guess, and I need to roll that plus.
So that's 2 more d12s.
Yeah.
Okay. So you actually see the witch bolt actually coats its entire body the way it works. It's not like a bead of energy. It's more like a crackling electrical
Yeah.
thing. As it takes the damage, one of the heads does drop to the ground.
Okay.
The one that
Yeah.
Syra left a really nasty bruise on does drop to the ground.
23.
Bogador, it's your turn.
Alright then. Can I do a perception check to see if any of the heads look different from another?
Sure, make a bonus action perception check. So the newer heads are slimy, and much shinier. They look like smooth, fresh, like a snake after recently molting, like very shiny.
Shedding.
There's only one of the original heads left. Funny enough. You notice that the heads that were destroyed by the fireball are scorched and seemingly you get the impression that they might not be able to regenerate, as the one that dropped to the ground is already in the process of falling off the body, and you can see the stump is bulging beneath it.
Huh.
But the ones that are burnt did not do that.
First of all, bleed damage. Nice too. That's my second turn of bleed. I'm just trying to think what I could possibly do. How feasible is it for me to set an arrow on fire? I'm thinking, I don't know.
You don't have. I don't think you have any of the resources or spells you'd need to do that.
No, that's something I need to look into. I'm just gonna aim for eyes then. I guess. I mean, I don't really know what else I could do.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire.
I don't have any fire.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off 2 arrows. Oh yes, second one.
So
crits.
one misses, but one crits. Go for
Right.
that.
So that activates savage. Wait, is it already done savage attacks for me?
No.
No.
Oh. So anyway, that activates savage attacks, which is I just have to roll again, don't I?
Just one more damage dice.
Oh no, it passes. Same.
So,
So
1d8?
just one more damage dice. Yeah. So it's 1d8 extra, and 2d6.
1d, 1d8. Oh, hang on. And 6. Not bad.
Okay, so that
Sick.
is 621 points of damage. Yeah, so you nail it right into the eye, and another of the heads drop to the ground.
But sorry, I couldn't be any more help, guys. I'm getting the impression fire is very useful against this thing, and I have no fire.
Anything that can like burn them.
Do you like send that maybe with the ring of sending or something? Or does that take an action?
Before my turn, I shout to Flynn, aim for the heads that have been taken down, burn them with fire.
No problem, boss.
So it's the start of the creature's turn. The 3 heads that are burnt do not regenerate. However, the 2 that were killed without fire do. So from each of those stumps, so let me work it out. There was 8, 3 were gone, so there's 5. So
Another one went.
So it's 7 right now. It's currently at 7. It regenerated 4 heads from 3. 7 heads. Interesting. Syra, it's going to try and constrict you.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. Oh yeah.
That will do it. So you feel like the head's starting to wrap around your body, and you just like leap into the air, like floaty leap, like you can do, and just like fall back onto it again, free of the grasp.
I'm thinking like a leap into the air, and then like next round I attack with that like leaping down.
It will get 7 attacks of opportunity against you if you go that high.
Nope, never mind.
It's crazy.
Jumps down into these
Nope,
mounds.
nope.
It literally gets 1 attack of opportunity per head.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just gonna swarm. It's just gonna swarm you guys. So 6 attacks, 2 each. Dusty, 16.
No.
Okay, and 13. Kieran, 23.
That was
8 points of damage. And 19.
Nope.
Okay. Syra,
Yep.
18,
Misses.
19.
Misses.
You guys are fucking insane. I swear to God.
it.
Uh,
we all are like the beefiest guys are up here beating on it.
Swear to Christ.
What's
Okay.
your AC, Hudson?
It
With
was
shield of
18,
faith.
but with shield of faith
Okay.
it's 20.
yeah, I also 20.
Same.
Nice.
That is insane.
That's why
Fuck
we-
you.
That's why
Fuck
we
you with
give a
that laugh.
shit about
To be
standing
fair-
underneath it.
To be fair though, it's rolled super low. Like it has +8 to hit, so getting to 20 it only takes a 12. So it has mostly just been terrible rolls on the Hydra's part to miss this many attacks. It's literally, I think in like almost 30 attacks it's hit, it's rolled over 12 twice. Anyway, no, it'll be closer to 20 attacks, but that's the end of the Hydra's turn. Fuck, okay, well, Dusty, go ahead.
Okay. So it seems like a good idea is to kill the heads as best we can, and then let the other guys burn them. Which means... I assume I can't cast Hideous Laughter on it.
No.
You can try.
No, I'm good, I'm good. I'm just gonna... I'll inflict wounds, one of them. Oh damn.
At what level?
Oh
You
fuck.
didn't say. You didn't say. Sorry.
It's cause, I think it's cause I expected to fail it, and then I was gonna use luck, and then I would say it.
Well, that's silly.
Yes, it is silly, it doesn't
Go do your crit. Go do your crit.
That was level 1, wasn't it?
Whoa. Damn.
Good lord.
And I'm actually gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Those are insanely good. Okay, so that is
Wow.
41 points of damage.
It's quite a lot.
You killed it.
We won.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, you
guess that
killed
works.
it.
I guess I don't cast Spiritual Weapon then. I think I'd be quite that fast at react.
You can use it for the finishing blow if you like.
That could be neat.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah. How do you do this?
Yeah.
See, I don't know what Spiritual Weapon can look like. I don't...
It can look like any weapon from like just any weapon of your choice. But like I've said before,
It has to be a weapon.
To say in the spirit of the spell, it has to be a weapon. It's not spiritual MacGuffin, spiritual object, spiritual rock on the ground. It's a weapon.
Could it be a pan?
I'm not going to let it be a pan because a pan is a utensil, not a weapon. A lot of things can be used as weapons, which aren't weapons. So yeah, it has to be a weapon.
It'll be a serrated sword.
A serrated sword. Big one?
No, just like a foot long.
Okay, and what are you going to do with it? This floating serrated sword?
It's gonna fly through and try and hit every neck. But it misses like half of them.
Okay, but it just... Okay, so with one huge arcing sweep with this spiritual weapon, it arcs through the air, connecting with the necks. I mean, there's a shit ton of necks, so it just cuts. It makes about 20 cuts as it flies through this massive necks, and just blood spurting everywhere, especially with the inflict wounds as well, wreaking havoc on its internal organs.
Fuck, I just thought something way better. Shit.
Go on.
I was gonna say it would like cut one off, and then Dusty would be there ready to catch it when it falls.
The head.
Yeah.
Okay. So the spiritual weapon, like one of the heads, in its arc, just like falls over and onto just a small amount of sinew, which snaps off and falls towards Dusty. Dusty, make a. You can catch the head.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity check.
Okay. Ooh, damn.
So you stand perfectly underneath this head as it falls and splats you.
I'm not even looking.
Because it's fucking massive, dude. Are you kidding? It's squish you. I'm not gonna say
I think I lose Shield of Faith.
because of 19. I'm gonna say you don't take any damage, but it's 100% like it's like an old Tom and Jerry sketch where he's like trying to catch the thing and it just like splats him to the ground. You just like stood at like lead on the ground underneath this giant head.
I got it.
Well done, guys.
Yay!
Very good. We killed a Hydra.
Cool.
He
Anybody
did.
want this?
What, the head?
Yeah.
Are you being crushed by the head? Are you, like,
No, it's not.
it's-
It's not enough to crush him, but it is quite heavy and it has pinned him a little
Mildly
bit.
Can-
He's
uncomfortable.
pinned to the floor, yeah?
A little
Like,
bit. He
I
can roll
They're
to get
round.
out.
You could just like push it off.
Yeah, Dusty's fairly
I
strong.
could
he can
definitely
push it.
not push it to get it off.
I kind of walk up to Dusty and shrink back to my normal size. Can that thing even fit in the bag of holding?
The head?
Absolutely.
Probably not.
What? I told you we should have got cards.
It's really big.
Can we like cut it up?
I mean, you have to cut it up.
We need another trophy.
Yeah. Does anyone know like what's worth harvesting from this thing?
I'm taking a fang for my necklace.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, like if anyone has good nature and stuff, they can like find out.
You actually
maybe...
notice, Bogador, that the heads that have fallen to the ground and just been discarded, like the flesh is just rotting off it at like an alarming rate, revealing
wonder
the
about
bones beneath. So you're literally just like looking at like several snake skulls on the ground, and you can just snap one of its main fangs straight off.
Excellent.
I assume the one I'm holding has melted on top of me as well.
It is actually, yes, starting to melt away. Yeah, and dribble into all of your clothes.
Purification.
Doesn't Hydra have a poison?
I've just got Aqua screaming
Yeah,
in my
that's
mouth.
Yes. No, they're not poisonous. No.
Okay.
No. Can you imagine if I had to roll a poison checks on every single one of those attacks?
Yeah.
I did a nature check, by the way.
Oh my
nice.
god! I just saw something on my screen that I have to show you guys. It's the way I've got this set up, or like angled. That's insane. Okay, hopefully push works. Yeah. So is anyone wanting to make nature checks?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
26.
Yeah. The marrow, the spinal, like marrow is very useful. However, you're going to have to be very quick because it is starting to like melt and decompose very quickly. It seems. Go on.
Sorry, go on. I was just gonna say I wanted to. Could I potentially get some venom, maybe, so I could tinker about with it while I'm poisonous?
No, it's not poisonous. It's
Yeah.
not
Oh
poisonous.
right. Oh. Oh well then.
Alright, so who has the best survival?
I have +8.
I've got pretty
What?
good survival.
8. Wait, you're
I've got-
thinking
I've
nature,
got
I
plus
think.
4.
No, nature, sorry. Yeah, night.
So,
Sorry.
Bogdor, probably?
No, I've got -1 nature. I don't know why.
Wait, survival.
Survival.
Oh,
He's looking for
survival. No, I'm +4.
Yeah, so I think you might be the best one. To give it a
Okay.
try.
Nature doesn't work together, right?
Nature is knowledge. Survival
Okay.
is skinning.
Okay.
Harvesting.
Ah, it's not great.
I have one.
Oh lord.
I'm not even gonna roll for. I can try roll for survival. So that's what I'm There you go. Everyone's rolling for survival.
I'm fucking
That's
crying.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Mystics, do you have -1 to
Yeah. Survival and wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have really
okay.
bad rolls, dude.
There was not really enough time for everyone to have a go. Sadly, Bogador, you managed to get a very small sample of spinal fluid before it's all lost. So it seems like whatever.
I'm kind of looking for a tooth.
Oh, there's teeth everywhere. Like that's the
Oh,
one thing that
nice.
doesn't really seem to rot away is the bone. Whatever property about this creature that makes it regenerate so quickly also seems to have an effect on how fast it is decomposing.
Yeah, I think we'll like bring a bunch of like the teeth and stuff. Like
I was gonna say, could we potentially try and fit a couple of skulls in there because they would look great in our meeting room wall.
Yeah, that they would.
Let's take like 9.
Well, there's only 8 heads.
Oh,
Actually,
there's
no, we
more than
killed-
there's.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
some
could.
already fell off.
Yeah, there's probably like at least 10 intact
Probably
skulls.
14 or something.
Are there any eggs
Yeah.
around?
Eggs.
Yeah, I want. I want to.
like
I
Easter
want.
eggs.
You want
No,
a pet?
I want to get these because hey, infinite goofs for our fashion line.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
That's the best
I'm gonna go perception check.
Or
no.
investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, there you go.
There's
There
no
you
X.
Ooh,
Very
I am 26.
it's pretty cool.
26 doesn't make eggs appear out of nowhere.
Eggs appear.
It just means you can really tell there's
You
no fucking
you
eggs.
find a bird's nest in the chimney of this house that has been knocked to the ground. You see a bird's nest with some broken eggs.
That's sad. That makes me sad.
It makes you sad.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, that makes me
Oh.
sad.
Are you sure they're not snake eggs?
You don't know.
do a check on it.
There's no empirical proof that these are not, in fact, Hydra eggs.
Please,
So-
someone, like, take them with you.
No, they're broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
They're all busted. The house, they were on top of a house that got collapsed.
hey man.
Isn't there
Eggs are
like
not
a
well known for their durability?
isn't there like a bird that steals the eggs from the other bird and puts his own eggs in?
Cuckoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they push the other eggs out
Cuckoos.
of the
Yeah.
nest.
Magpies do that to pigeons as well.
Shit.
Like,
So-
magpies kill the pigeons instead of just taking over their nest. Vicious little buggers.
Yeah.
There you go. That's something you know now. You learn something new every day.
I've lost my train of thought, guys.
Snake
I
eggs.
think you were
There you
about to
go.
suggest a break.
Yes, we will get to a break, but I wanted to finish off this last thing. But I don't know what it was. Oh, putting the skulls in the back of the hall.
Stop posting the
Where are you?
I smoke, motherfucker. I
Oh,
can't laugh at you.
That's the best one.
You can get the skulls in the bag of holding, and we need to call a break.
How many skulls are there?
I've missed you guys this past week. I really have.
I know, right?
10. There's
10
10
skulls?
intact skulls. Yeah.
Can we fit them all?
However, I feel like putting 10 Hydra skulls in the bag of holding is maybe going to start stretching its capacity a little bit.
Okay, hang on. I've got.
Bag of
I will
holding
do-
goes into a void, into another.
Yeah.
It is not an infinite.
Well, we have
Yeah,
5 tons of we have 5 tons of dragon powder in there already. So,
Yeah, I'd say we take like
Boom,
3
boom,
skulls.
powder.
We don't need any more than that. Like we can maybe sell one, maybe decorate one in our warehouse, maybe give one away or
skulls are you
something.
taking? How many skulls?
we'll take 4. We'll take 4 skulls.
4 skulls.
No. 5.
Ow.
Because there's going to be like one
skulls,
skull in the middle
fine.
and then 2 either side, yeah.
Skulls. What are these again? Hydra skulls. Hydra.
Yeah. 5 Hydra skulls. Yeah.
And we're taking the pristine ones, not the ones that the teeth have been
Yeah,
taken
you
out.
can. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
We spend time choosing the ones with the best looking teeth.
Yeah.
I love that, like, the whole town's in ruins and we're just going through, like, no, not that one.
I have no idea what's
This one
happened.
has-
That one has a cut on it. No, we're not taking that.
Bogador took the tooth out of that one, so we can't be taking that one. There's
How
a
much do
people
they
around
weigh,
us crying, my husband's dead! Shut up, I'm trying to pick a fucking skull. I
They
can't
weigh-
concentrate with all your moaning.
I'm gonna go with 50 pounds, okay? There we go.
I would maybe guess more than that. Whatever the boar skull was, double that.
Boar skull was 15.
Oh, nice.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so-
Was
not
that
too right.
all? Okay, 50. Yeah, 50.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, there you go.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Before we go, something that might interest you.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
You're welcome.
hey, girl, let me holler at you.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, you guys don't ding. You're 1,700 experience off.
Why
Right,
did you have
okay,
to be
when we
here,
come back-
fun?
when we come back,
His
from the
sister
break,
comes along.
we're gonna go into the forest and we're gonna kill boars until we're all level 8.
Yeah, level 1 boars.
You'll manage.
That's just.
Okay, break. Yeah, 10-minute break.
Yeah, you can now explain what I missed.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
That's
catch.
I'm gonna get some feedback in a second.
Okay.
Who's catching me
So
up?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can remember. Not much happened, honestly.
Well, then I heard about a town being in ruins and
I mean, that's
Hydra.
one.
That's kind of it.
Okay, yeah. So I got like a letter. I've been kind of like sending out some feelers for some information
Yeah.
about my missing parents, and I got them
Yeah.
back and saying that there were some information that I could access in the capital with the
Capital.
Adventure Guild there, but they could like they're sensitive, so they couldn't be sent via mail or something. So I had to go there myself, and we also got like a mission, a delivery mission that we could take at the same time. So we accepted that, and there was also another mission that we accepted, which was a bit more dangerous, which was there's like a blue dragon that had been terrorizing an area, the province of Signum.
Which is like a month's travel away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's nice to know. A month's travel away is good to know. Free
So
money.
Yeah, because
Free money.
the time of the contract is 1 month, so it's gonna be a bit interesting. We gotta find a way to travel fast.
I'm not sure if it's like 1 month on horse. I assume
Maybe
that's
it's
what it means.
actually no. I
Yeah.
think it's 1 month on foot. Then
I mean,
like,
we'll have to ask.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want a rich dragonification, you can like Walmart to dragon and take us all. Oh no, that was like
no,
limited.
only 1 or 2 people can join
Right?
me.
Yeah.
But I would I can make 2 other people fly. I think. Plus, I can fly myself, so I would only
Well,
be 2 people.
that only lasts like an hour, right?
Yeah, true. I only have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Except like trying to just
Well,
travel
if
very fast.
we get level 8, I guess I think I can get another spell, maybe a fast travel spell. Or something.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
I
only
can
get level 9.
Level 9. I mean, wait, are we level?
We're level 8 right now.
Yeah, okay. I mean level 9 then. I think at level 9 I'm getting teleportation circle.
Yeah,
So-
well, that would enable us to bring the horses, but it wouldn't enable us to use the teleportation circle we haven't been to yet.
If can't we talk to someone at like?
Oh wait, actually, I
yeah,
think
if we get a
if you read
sigil-
the teleportation circle, I think you actually start with some locations that you know. Maybe you can discuss with Brooke let you have.
Well, you can always at the guild ask for a sigil. If there's a way to to the sigil of the guild that location.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
maybe.
If there's a guild there at least, or a guild closer by.
Yeah, she
because
did
every
say
guild-
there is like a guild for every province.
Yeah,
pretty much.
so if there's a guild close by, we can just teleport to that guild hall. Yeah, should be able to do.
Yeah, so
Every guild hall has a teleportation.
yeah, but yeah, like Brooke did seem a bit reluctant to have us just teleport there, but yeah, we'll hear with her.
Well, we'll see. So anyway, so where are we now? Are we we're not in the capital, I'm guessing.
No,
Maybe end
we're
up
like
somewhere
a
on-
day's travel off Middleton. We went to this this town where we were supposed to pick up the delivery. It was called New Unvik. And that's kind of where we're at now. Like after this, we're probably gonna find the guy who's supposed to give us the delivery. Maybe after like getting some sort of reward.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. I'm going back because we need to do some trading as well.
Oh, I'm gonna be a bit.
I'll be right back as well.
I'm back. Have we caught Mythic Sap?
I think Monk did, yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to like calm down, but I laughed so hard I hurt my neck a little.
Oh, that is genuinely funny.
It sounded like it.
uh,
Alright, I'm back.
Yo.
Back.
Cool.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Is everyone back?
I'm here at least.
Mm-hmm.
Roll call.
Yeah, roll call.
Hello.
So,
Dave.
Hatsu,
Dave.
Dave,
Dave?
Hatsu.
Okay. David?
Hello.
Hatsu.
Okay, we were missing Hatsu and
Okay.
Dave.
Okay, cool. We know who we're waiting for.
I'm not here.
Good to know. Thank
Oh,
you
cool.
for popping in.
There you go.
with that information.
What was that?
There you go. So, filling in a cup.
Cool.
Filling.
And I'm back.
Ahoy.
There we
Hey,
go.
both are back.
We're all here. Okay, so Asmodean, do you feel like you have been satisfactorily caught up?
Yeah, someone.
You have a
Think-
letter in your pocket.
I have a letter in my pocket. Did I
Did-
read this?
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, you got a letter as well when I got my letter.
So 2
remember
letters
now.
came. One was for Syra and one was for you.
Ah. Did I read this letter?
No.
Funny enough, you haven't read it yet. You forgot about it until just this moment.
Hey. I read the letter.
Cool. It's from
Not the best place, but
Haven Dreamscape, the sorcerer. Oh, 1 second.
I feel like we're not in the best place to do this.
We killed something. It's dead. What does it matter? In the meantime, I'm summoning a. Stop summoning my cloud. My cloud. My pillow.
As you like open the envelope and summon it.
Slowly. I'm
Sorry
guessing
about
we're taking a small break, like in a game sense. So everyone can get their health back.
Oh yeah, short rest. Just about the letter. It's from Haven Dreamscape, the sorcerer who travelled with Royce.
Yeah.
He doesn't go into too much specifics. However, he very much would like to speak to you at his tower in the capital.
All right. Nice. Okay. Well, I think we're going there anyways. So. Also, forgot to mention, guys, when we get to the capital, I want to go to
Go where?
the zoo. There must be a zoo in the capital.
I think you're probably right, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a Hydra.
Yeah, it is like a massive city. That's true. Like even in these times.
They do have a zoo. I've been there once or twice.
Because I need to get some research done on polymorph, get some new creative ideas.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, thought the zoo might be the perfect place to do that.
Cool. I feel like we should leave. Wait. Do we just leave all these bones here?
The
Oh, you talk
bones.
to the
There's a
people.
lot of bones, but at the same time, it's like, shit. Is that your responsibility to pick up the bones?
I guess we already did a lot.
Are you gonna fix the
Be
houses too? Like, yeah. I mean, that's your call. You can stay here and fix the houses and pick up the bones and stuff.
Nah,
but-
we'll take our reward and leave.
Well, at this point, like people are like coming, like poking their heads around corners of buildings and looking like, is it dead?
A little bit.
Yeah, like I would call out to them and like, yeah, it's all right now.
Okay, so people are starting to gather and like just like marvel at the just at, like the scale of the bones on the ground.
I'd
Um,
like
I'm
to
looking
put
for the guy's arm.
put a bag on the floor and say, if you've got any donations, put them here.
Hey now.
Is now the appropriate time?
Yeah, I mean, whatever these people can spare, I don't
I
think
throw
they'll.
in 1 copper.
Thanks.
No, I don't. 'Cause I don't
It's a
have 1
help.
copper. I throw in 6 silver.
I'm
That's 60 times more money than what you originally.
Yeah.
Okay. Some coins are being thrown in. Yeah, for sure.
No.
So, hang on a sec, just to clarify, is this donations for us or for the town?
Oh, for me.
Okay.
you personally. Okay.
I throw in a rock.
I mean, some coins have already been put in there.
Yeah, for sure. Totally.
They didn't.
People
realise.
people put coins in those things when people play the guitar on the street. Killing a Hydra is like at least 2 steps up from that.
At least. Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I
Um,
find that guy's arm?
Why do you need it?
Or did it eat it?
Shit. Go on. You can make a investigation or perception check if you really want to.
I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Oh god.
Ooh.
You might want to roll that inspiration dice. What's the dice?
It is. doesn't say.
8, isn't it?
I think it's
G6.
D6. A D6.
Yeah.
It's only a D6.
I think it's
We
like
should be getting up soon.
D8 at level 9. Or
Okay.
something.
Yeah, you fucking spot it. God damn it. Yeah. It's actually in one of the skulls.
Oh shit. Not very good at eating, eh? It's probably the limp one, I guess. That would make sense.
It's the one that Bogador killed almost immediately.
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
what did we find?
The arm of the dude.
Oh,
Dude,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know.
How-
I don't know what to do now that I have it. But
I mean, just
anybody
like
lose an arm?
put it back on, try to heal. Like, I don't know.
It's
I'm gonna
it's
shout to
been-
everyone.
It's
Oh,
been
I
some
get a
time.
D8.
Like, I don't have like heals available right now, so someone else would have to try.
I have mending. Does
Okay,
that work?
so she can have 23 lay on hands.
Oh, thank you.
I can healing word.
She's fine now. She's back up to full HP. She will need the steak though, which I'll go and get myself.
Just use the decaying corpse. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Oh wow, that would be the definition of melt in your mouth, meat.
If I offered her that, she would probably swipe at me. So I'm just gonna. When this is all blown over, I'm gonna go and get a nice big juicy steak from the butcher's.
So there's a lot of confusion. There's no like organization around you. There's not really like a leader or representative of the town coming forward. Like it's a case of like it's a little awkward. You guys are kind of used to like, oh, we kill big thing, we get reward, but like this thing showed up out of nowhere. There's no one like to take responsibility to give you guys a reward, really.
Yes, I am wondering where it came from.
Yeah, would anybody know where it came from? If anyone sent it?
You'd have to ask around.
I've still got the bag. So what I've done, I've repositioned my bag, put it in front of one of the skulls. I've got my foot on the skull, and I've got my drum out. I'm just putting a little drum beat out, singing of our epic defeat of the Hydra.
Good to know.
Fucking scumbag.
Yeah, come on, roll for it.
Oh, you want to
Until-
perform?
See how good your lyrics are. Damn.
Yeah, not bad.
It's pretty good.
Fucking plus 11. What the fuck?
That's what happens when you have 20 charisma.
It's crazy.
And a bard as well. They get like double double proficiency and shit. Yeah, man. Flynn's dropping a beat. What's
Again?
yeah? It's okay. So
Do I get any extra gold?
I'll tell you what you. Yeah, I'll tell you what you get at the end.
Nice.
It does. It's probably had an effect. What am I up to?
There was no authority.
Yeah. So
There was no mayor in this town?
I mean,
We can ask.
yeah, you'd have to find him. It's like no one's coming forward to present you money.
What about the guards who came running to us?
The guards don't. The guard.
They ran
You
away.
don't. Yeah, you guys don't see guards.
Bastards.
I wave the arm up in the air,
Oh my
Sure.
god.
asking
loves
if
that.
anybody has seen a man with only one arm.
Hey, anyone missing this? Like,
I'm
He
gonna
does
smack
actually
him in the
come
head.
forward. He does actually come forward. He looks very bruised and battered from where he fell into the rubble, but yeah, he does come forward.
My
Sorry.
friend, I make no
Sorry.
promises, but I will try.
Try
Yeah,
try
try my
try
best.
what? Try what?
Does mending work?
no, you would have to use a heal.
Would that work?
mending
Wouldn't
is
it be
for
a great
flesh.
restoration or a restoration?
Do you have a great restoration? Would you have that at this level?
I'm not sure.
You could like sew it back to him and then healing.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
maybe,
thinking.
yeah,
wondering.
yeah.
Like that's the
That would
kind
be
of
a
only
medicine.
option.
That would be a medicine check and
I
a.
have a medicine
Well,
kit.
how do you want to approach it? What are you going to do, Dusty, with the arm?
I guess I'll sew it on.
You have a medical kit. Make
Yes.
a medicine check.
Can I use guidance for that?
Oh, give him inspiration as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give him inspiration as well.
I don't know if you can self-guidance.
You can. Yeah,
I can
but
give you an
some people
inspiration
home rule
level
that you
jump
can't
boost.
because like
I would
people
say
can
that
just
this
spam
is. I would say that this is a moment of like built up moment enough that you could definitely give yourself guidance for it. Yeah. So you have a D4 for guidance, and the D8
D8 inspiration.
Yeah.
And you have luck, right?
That's only for attacks, I believe.
Oh.
I know you can make it on any roll, but
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
no, you can make it on any roll for sure.
What was 21?
That's still a
21.
good roll.
Okay, so you've sewn you have sewn the arm onto the shoulder. It seems to be a good attachment.
Yes. Naturally.
But it's still just an arm sewn to a body.
Now healing.
I'm gonna
Come on.
cure it. Level 1. Level 1.
Come
Really?
on,
Level
don't be
one?
skimpy. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna rest soon.
The flesh does seem to reconnect. Yeah, like the surface layer of flesh does seem to start to reconnect, but he seems to be in quite a lot of pain actually at this point.
Could I healing word him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Absolutely.
I can't stop you.
Let's see what's supposed to. I can do it at. I'll do it level 3.
What?
Okay, yeah, it's still healing. It's still healing. He's not fully healed.
Ah, level 3.
Kirin's turn.
I mean,
Okay.
I can have the rest of my
So
life
so
on
you
guns.
you guys are focusing a lot of healing into it now, and it is starting to heal. And now with that last heal, the pain does fade, and he moves a finger on the hand.
Oh, be careful.
I subtly
think-
cough.
Yeah, and I kind of slap Dusty on the shoulder. Good job.
Would it be in bad taste to use one of the bones to use it as a support?
I mean,
to
it doesn't.
support like a
need
splint.
Yeah, like just in
Ye-
case it's not fully healed yet.
I mean, you had this cloth as part of the kit. You can just make a simple like sling for him. Really does
Okay,
not
I
take
guess
much
that
materials to make a sling. So yeah, you put the guy's arm in a sling,
I
and
think a splint might be a good idea.
a splint is for when you break bones to keep the
I mean,
bones
it's pretty
together.
broken.
And
Is it not? Or is it just
Like you
dislocated?
just
it was
Done it.
yeah, kind of more of a. I mean, the bone part of the bone in there is broken, yes, but it was kind of healed with the.
Okay.
Yeah. For the most part, I think a sling and just not moving it is what's needed, rather than a splint, because the bones are not currently still broken. The bones are fused again.
Okay.
So, yeah. you reattach that guy's arm. What a weird loose end to tie up.
You're welcome.
You know what? You know what? You know
I
what,
put the
Dusty?
bag in front
You know,
of him.
you
and
know what?
cough
You know what,
slightly.
Dusty? You know what, Dusty?
Yeah?
you get inspiration.
No.
I already have inspiration.
Well, you can
Well,
actually
it's
give
good.
away inspiration.
Because that's not what I'm giving you.
Oh, wow.
I'm giving you.
A tome of +2 DC spell save.
I'm giving you 300 experience for that. Because I feel like that was some serious surgery you just performed.
I think you're right.
I don't think you were qualified to do that, but.
Nobody else was either.
Nice
At least it
job.
wasn't like backwards.
Oh my god, that'd be that. Well, I mean, I think maybe if you'd rolled a natural one, that would be the result. Okay, so What do you guys want to do?
Start asking questions, I guess.
What questions are you asking?
Does anyone know where this bloody thing came from?
I mean, you're getting like a lot of mixed reports. Most people are just saying that they just like they just like yeah, they didn't see it coming. But at the same time, not a lot of people are paying attention. You know.
Can we try to track it?
Absolutely, you can try and track it. Yeah.
We're kind of on a tight deadline, though, guys. Don't forget.
I cast
Right.
calm emotions
Why?
to make people calm, so that they can think properly.
They don't. That's not gonna change. their
Everybody
answer.
make charisma saving throws.
How do you
I want to be calm.
Okay. You can choose. Yeah.
You wanna.
I'm calm.
I am calm.
I'm just wondering if I should have
I mean,
counterspelled this.
I think
Flynn
that
is
I was
cool.
already
Flynn,
calm.
you can be
but-
calm if you choose to be.
I feel like Flynn would want to.
You
would
can
want-
also be calm if you choose to be, because it's not a tense situation.
Flynn strikes me as the kind of guy who would just smoke it whenever he could.
Dude, you're not getting people high, you're just calming them down.
No, it's not that far off. Oh, my DC is 14.
-2 charisma, please. What are your stats?
I told you I had the worst rolls.
He does. I had to give him a boost because they were so bad. I think the highest he had was like a 14 or a 13.
Wow, my highest was an 18.
Shit.
Anyways, well, Brooke, I summoned my pillow, just so you know.
Okay. So, yeah, you can track it. It's actually not too difficult because of, like, first off, you're not tracking its footsteps. You're tracking its path of destruction, which is fairly easy to trace. And once it's out into the fields, you can miss them. That's just big, like big. I could track it, like that's how easy it would be, because it's going through like green fields. It definitely walked into town. It didn't. It didn't
Fly?
like
Like a dragon?
yeah, or be summoned.
I see. Let's follow its...
The footsteps are coming from a nearby forest.
This sounds much more interesting. Wait, I can't see that.
Can I just talk to some people, if asking if there's any people to know if there was any people angry at this town, or any threats made, or just asking random
you
people.
made a nature check on the Hydra, right?
Yeah, I made an.
It is a wild creature. Like
It-
an attack like this is not unheard of.
Okay.
Someone could have wrangled it and directed it at the town for sure, but you know, stuff like this can happen.
So I kind of want to like scout out the tracks and see what kind of where it came from. Like
Yeah,
if
so
there's...
it's really, you don't even have to roll. It's just really easy because the footprints are so big and in soft ground. The trail very easily is traced back into a wood, not too far off the border of the town.
to a wood? What?
A
Woods.
wood, like a forest.
Okay.
Wood.
Is there anyone around town who seems to be like in charge?
Well,
No, you're not seeing like anyone in like
Oh.
you're not seeing really any guards or people that seem to be staying clear.
Can I speak to one of the civilians then?
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
Is there a mayor in town, or is there any like authority around, or?
Yes, yeah, we have a mayor over in town hall, I think.
Could you show us where it is?
Yeah, they point a
go get him.
direction, and
alright. So like the tracks at the forest, do they just stop or?
no, they go into the forest. I'm just saying it wasn't summoned out of nowhere.
Well, I kind of follow them for a bit unless they go like for a very long time.
I mean, yeah, it's a forest. It's a big forest. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't really think this is worth investigating, you guys. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's
I
gonna
think it
take
was
a
just
long while. I'm gonna just head back.
I think it was just
But
a
we could
beast
find.
that came in, rampaged the village. Like, we took care of it. We've got other things to
Yeah, I'm like a bit curious. Maybe if there's something interesting by Flair or something, maybe worth
Yeah,
grabbing.
I mean,
Maybe we could find his nest.
I'm not saying that I'm not curious, but the point is like we have other things we have to do that are time sensitive.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like we probably should get back on track. We've taken care of it for the meantime, but
I feel like we should give them advice and leave.
Oh wait,
What
who
advice?
were
don't
getting?
get attacked by a hydra. Like that's really good
Good topic.
advice.
Who were we getting the delivery from again?
Oh shit,
Yeah, that's
They're
what we need
not,
to get.
they're not here. It's a little further ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought we were at the town now. Okay.
No.
Oh, this is just a random town?
This is just a random encounter.
That's why I'm saying like we're wasting a lot of time on.
Alright,
Well,
let's go, guys.
As far as you guys know, it is a random. That could
Right,
be.
but I mean,
yeah.
I'm saying like
Yes,
in
I know.
character. Yeah, it's.
I'm
just
sorry, that
something-
wasn't me, the DM, telling you that there was no meaning behind this and move along. I'm just saying, as far as you guys know, you were on the road and heard screams. You know, this is. Yeah.
We did our good
Ugh.
deed.
Do we not want to talk to the mayor, see if he wants to reward our good deed with guild funds, whatever?
I mean, does this
Wait,
seem like a rich town?
And this
Did you-
seems
did
like
you
a
bring
town
any
that
merch?
just got
It's-
destroyed.
Okay, the town isn't razed to the ground. There's several ruined buildings, but not. It wasn't like. I'd say maybe there's like 15 destroyed buildings out of several hundred. The town itself it's definitely not a rich town. I wouldn't say it's poor either. It's just on the small side, so it's kind of basic.
I'm
I
not really
think
interested in taking money from people that just have
Yeah,
nothing
exactly.
to them.
Yeah, I think at this point, like Bogador would like be trying to encourage people to move on.
Yeah.
Does he stop my drum beat?
No, I would never do that to you, Flint.
Oh,
Unless you just randomly start drumming at a funeral or something like that. That's when it's totally inappropriate. But
What if it was
No,
a
that-
ceremonial drum beat? I don't know.
I'll
What
be
are you?
fine.
How are you? Are you jumping from skull to skull, like in beats, or what are you doing?
No, I didn't roll on that. Wasn't that good?
So what are you doing?
I was well before I was standing with one foot on the skulls with a bag for donations in front of me while playing my drum and
You made.
So you made
by
your
the
own
way,
top of the
you
skull?
made 13 gold.
oh, I made 13 gold. That's
Ah,
good.
Brooke, you were just too early. Damn it.
Oh, what was it?
I want to do visual, like I want to see. So he's on top of a giant skull. I'm just gonna use mage hand and grab the bag.
Too late. I already got offers back to somebody else as well.
Fine.
13 gold, nice.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
mean,
worst.
It doesn't really matter.
That's in my
Let's
pocket.
go.
I think we should
You
just move
pay
on.
me for dinner
Yeah.
time.
This stuff,
Listen, let's not bother these people. They've got a town to rebuild, and we're on a deadline. We should get moving.
we've done what we can.
All right. I snap my fingers and and summon Steve to bring us up.
Our noble steeds.
How many horses did you guys buy?
One for everyone.
Yeah.
Except for
Yeah,
you.
except you.
Yeah, okay. I'll just...
I didn't want one. I want to ride on your
Pillow.
French horse, but
I'm on my pillow, but I can summon the horse as well because of concentration.
oh well. We all have.
You have a horse as well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll stick on my pillow. I think it's the same speed as well.
We weren't allowed to make decisions for you,
Oh.
even though you always let me on the horse.
Yeah. You always you're always.
So we're
How much did we spend on the horses anyway? So I need to.
Got
Did we take it out?
75 each.
Did everyone
was
take it
70.
out?
It was 75 gold each, so it's 450 gold from the group fund.
No, because Asmodean didn't have a
Oh,
horse with
yes.
375.
That's correct,
370.
375.
And
I assume that you probably wouldn't buy yourself a horse because you could
yeah,
ride
I could
pillow
summon
or
it.
steed. Yeah.
And we bought food and something else. Was that
Do
horse food, or-
no one removed it from the guild the bag, so I'll just.
Yes, well, you usually keep
Yeah.
control of that, so.
See horses.
Okay, so are you guys all setting off back on the road?
How
Yep.
much did we spend on food?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll count that up for you now, Mithrix. Just trying to find it posted.
Yeah, no problem.
Here we go.
So, okay, back on the road. It's by the by evening. You guys arrive in New Brunswick, which is the town you were sent to collect this parcel from. What was it? Dave Middlesbrough. That's it. And he is the guild master of the smithing guild in town. Local smithing guild. It is on the late side though, so probably too late to swing by. You never know, but it's about 9 p.m. when you get to town.
Let's go get drunk.
After the package.
Oh.
He might be busy. We could always
Yeah,
go.
I
and
don't
bother.
care.
Okay, if you want to go and bother him, go
If you
for
want to
it.
go bother him, by all
If
means.
The earlier we arrive, the more impressive we will seem.
Well,
Crusty Dusty over here.
we still need to get a
Well-
night's rest, so we might as
Well,
well pick it up tomorrow.
Do whatever you want. I'm going to the pub. And I
Because
just
we can't. We're not gonna leave tonight with it anyway. Like we have.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I don't want it stolen. Let's go.
I've already gone to the pub, so
Wait, so,
So
we're,
we just
we're
leave all
saying
the horses outside the pub.
That's a good point.
that's a good
I
point.
mean,
Yeah.
Does it have like a stable or anything?
There's stables like at town. At the edge of town.
Does it
I
cost
mean, wait, hold on.
money?
hold
I
on.
assume.
You would assume, yeah. It was probably like a silver piece between everyone for a night.
Score.
Score.
I'm just gonna put down 10 gold for flies.
Wait, why don't we just put the horses in the pavilion?
Can't be bothered to calculate. Flies for 2 weeks.
Why are we putting the horses in the pavilion?
Wait, put the horses in the tents and we go in the pavilion.
Okay, but we're gonna be in the pub, so.
Well, we can just buy drinks at the pub and then bring it to the pavilion.
Me and
I
Kieran
can't
have war
remember.
horses. Do you know how big those things are?
Or
They're not
let's
gonna
be
fit
like
in a tent.
normal people and put them in the stable because it's fucking silver and who cares?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can't call on Steve.
Yo, Flynn, you can pay.
I'm paying, yeah.
Dusty just really wants to haze you.
Well, you are the new member.
We got
Okay,
one, but
I'm
money's
just gonna say
money's
Flies
it's
for
a
2
topic.
weeks, 10 gold, okay?
Okay, I have hitched my horse up and I am in the pub getting shit-faced.
Nice.
Cool. So, a night of drinking for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
say.
yeah.
Let's
I'm
call
not
it.
drinking much.
I can't be bothered charging you for every little thing when you have so much
Yeah.
money. Like, whatever. Let's just say
rich now.
2 gold each or something. Who cares?
It's good ale.
Because we probably ate food too.
Yeah, and also you're probably at the point now where you're like, yeah, we're fucking
If we're
high
staying, yeah,
rollers.
sure.
High rollers, give us the top shelf.
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe like buying some
People
drinks
like
to people and stuff.
And we're paying for a night there as well, so
Yeah, 2 gold
two,
each.
two gold to get drunk, fed.
No,
and
you guys
sleep
made
for the night
really
as
good
well.
points. 3 gold.
Uh,
You're getting a lot.
Three gold each. I'll remove it from the group fund, guy.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, those
Uh,
remove it.
Okay.
Dusty, why are you being so stingy? Like, what the fuck? Why do you care
Three
about
gold each.
He's having a bad week, I guess.
Doesn't matter anymore. You're never gonna get to a point where you only have 3 gold again. Like, come on.
Bad memories. That's the true reason Dusty's never spending anything.
Okay. So morning comes. Typical whoever's hungover, you're probably used to it by now. So just
Oh, yeah.
business as usual. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Go get the package, I guess.
Yeah.
Go get the package. Go pick up the package. Awesome. So, yeah, you head out, and it's not too hard to ask for directions and find your way to the smithing guild. But it's honestly, it's kind of small compared to the one that you guys went through in, I believe, without looking at my notes, I'm pretty sure it was Tripsdale, which had the smithing guild. That was a big one, but they were making armor for the town, like for the city guard of the capital. So those guys had like a big town contract. This smithing is mostly like, it's like tools and horseshoes and some weaponry, some armor, but not like exclusively or primarily armor and weaponry. A lot more practical and a lot more kind of like family run business. And you guys go inside, and obviously there's like the whole like clank 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 noise, all of that stuff, all of that fantasy ambience that we all come to expect. And you yeah, not too difficult to find the guildmaster, who is a very stout, stocky, muscular dwarf,
Oh my.
middle-aged dwarf.
Sup, Dev?
Hi.
Sorry, Dave and David were taken.
We're here on behalf of the Adventurers Guild. We believe you've got a parcel for us to deliver to the capital.
Oh yes, 1 second. And he like takes off his gloves and like wipes sweat off his forehead, and wipes his hands clean. Yeah. Do you mind waiting 5 minutes while I go get it?
Not at all.
Cool. And he like heads off behind some counter and up some stairs as well. You hear like the footsteps like do 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 as he's going upstairs. Pretty small place. You get the impression like he probably lives here. So 5 minutes goes by. For Dusty, it's an eternity. Typical ADD kid. You'd probably like start
Sniffing around the
playing
room.
start playing with like the hammers and stuff.
Oh,
Inspecting.
Don't touch
Appreciating.
that. Put that down. That's not yours.
Love it. Okay.
Well, I'm going
yeah.
around amending everything.
He comes back down with a locked chest, a small one, and hands it over to Kieran. Sure, obviously, Kieran, come on.
After I'm sitting here taking
Could
care
he
of this
reach?
child, absolutely.
Yeah, it's probably got more to do with the fact that you're like a fucking 8 foot tall dragonborn in huge plate armor with a sword bigger than like, yeah.
This
Not that
house.
tall.
You're not that tall.
Only
Yeah,
6'6". It's not
yeah,
bad.
only six.
only 6'6". Okay.
Yeah, only. That's pretty. That's it's probably average.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, I'm
he says, okay, so there's a friend of mine in the capital. Finding him though might be a little tricky.
Ooh, this sounds fun. Do you have a map? Or
Uh,
a route?
I have a name. I, however, don't have his address. I do have a
Oh.
description.
What's his name? I might know him. I lived in the capital
The
for a while.
phone. Okay.
He looks at you like he's looks at. Are you joking or are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
Okay, he's looking at you like expecting you to be joking, and then like, wait, what?
I'm just completely blank
It's a
faced.
big
like,
place, dude.
There's like millions of people in the
You
capital.
never know, I
hey, man,
guess.
you don't know the shit I went through in the capital.
Bit of Vietnam, man.
Anyways, what are we actually transporting?
We don't know.
I would like
it's,
to know.
It's private.
Is it not? It's not illegal. Check.
It's not illegal.
Okay.
Would the Adventurers Guild be asking us to do it if it was illegal?
I don't know.
They don't
Well,
know.
they don't know. They don't know. They don't know what's in there.
Oh, I thought this was. Oh, okay.
Just a delivery job. Yeah, you guys It's locked. You guys are not supposed to open it.
Not
And
supposed.
we won't
Okay.
be, as I look at as Bogador looks at
Thanks.
Dusty.
I would never do that. I'm busy mending these.
Mending things.
Mending what?
I have no idea. What's your...
You're just hitting things with a hammer.
No, with my magical spells.
Just like mending all his tools and shit.
So,
Yeah.
so he says, the person you have to deliver this to is an elven man called Trelawn.
Ooh, my specialty.
I'll let you write that down. Trelawn, Trelon.
Alejandro.
Silver guard, silver like normal guard with an E. at the
Could
end.
I do a check to see if I know them?
Yes, make a
Ridiculous high, not a reachable number.
roll.
Would it be investigation?
Roll 4 natural 20s in a row.
I believe in you.
Amazing. Looks legit.
So no, sadly, you don't know the name. You do know a lot of elves, but you don't know that name.
I do.
Elves are the name.
Elves.
He used to be an employee of the like the main elven trading guild. It might be a good place to ask there. I don't think it'll be too hard to track him down. I'm sorry I can't give you an address. I realize that makes it quite awkward. But
Yeah, bit sketchy, bit sketchy.
Just ignore him. Don't worry, we'll find him.
the money has already been paid into the guild, so you should be able to reclaim it once you hand in your little paper thing. But yeah, is there anything else you need? Have you got everything you need to know?
That's pretty much it.
Okay, well,
I think I'm good.
okay, good luck. Thank
I
you.
hope you
thank
didn't want any of these things broken, by the way.
The chest. Oh, the
all
things in the
these
room.
Chipped tools.
You didn't chip the tool. Kieran wouldn't have let you break any of his stuff.
No, the opposite.
Fixing them.
Like he was using mending.
I just hope they weren't like broken by his grandfather, and that was important to him.
You were using mending to fix it. He said skilled tradesman. He's not using broken tools.
Relics.
Wait, what kind of trade?
You find a few
The blacksmith.
scuffs. You
The
go
blacksmith,
to
okay.
you go to like the table and you find like a few like scuffs and stuff like where
Like
his kids.
polish some leather.
It's like his kids have stabbed like the knives and forks into the table when they were bored. You buff those out.
I mean, it stopped me from getting bored.
I totally used to stab the table, but anyway.
My mom would have killed us.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay,
Also-
let's leave.
when we get out of the that house with the first gives us the items, I want to actually talk to the group, asking them who needs potions. Still need to have a lot of potions in the bag of holding that need to be given out. I thought
Still
it might
have
be a good
all of
time.
mine.
Yeah.
I have a single superior healing potion.
I don't have anything.
I actually don't have any either.
You Dusty, we know you lie. Can I?
No,
can
like I honestly, I
Can,
don't.
can I?
Hold on, let me make
You
a
can do an
persuasion
insight check.
I want to do an insight check on that.
If I do a persuasion and it's really bad, then you know.
I'm gonna do an. Here's the thing. I suck at insight, so let's see. Yeah, there you go. I have no idea.
0.
I totally believe you that you have no potions.
Oh wait, no, I have one.
Okay, yeah.
It was
I
lying.
just saw it. I
all
just saw
along.
it. I wasn't. I didn't mean to.
It was a lie.
It's like Pinocchio. He can't. If he just says something wrong, it doesn't mean he's lying.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
So 2 potions to Dave. You take 2 normal potions.
Thank you.
My one is normal. by the way.
You get also 1 normal potion.
Who?
Dusty.
Oh.
There's 3 left. So we have 3 normal potions left and 2 greater potions. I'll take 1 greater potion and 1 normal potion.
So, well, I have 2 normal potions. Anyone else has less?
I have 1 superior healing potion.
Okay, you should probably have some normal ones then.
You only have 1 beer. Okay, you get 1 normal potion as well. David.
Thank you.
Alright.
It makes life easy for you. Just call me Archer.
So 1. So we have 1 greater potion and 1 normal potion left.
I mean, I may as well take a greater, I guess.
Oh, you have healing, so. Like,
Yeah, but I generally use that on other people.
True. Fine. You
And
take the greater
see,
one.
like if I
Okay,
heal someone
I'll-
else, and then use
I'll
the potion
take the last normal one then.
Yeah. So that's 0, 0. Perfect. Keep them in there, but
Cool.
it's greater, right? Greater's the second.
Yeah, it goes,
second level. Yeah.
Healing,
Normal,
greater,
greater.
healing, superior, and then supreme.
Yeah. So you have 1 higher than greater.
Mhm.
Let's see. That's my
I
character
can't even
sheet.
remember how I got that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it was in a chest. Wasn't it in a chest from the second on the building that we 2 group where you sneaked through the window upstairs? We went through the bottom door. And
No,
you guys
I
looted
had
the
it. I had it before then because I tried to give it to the quartermaster, didn't I?
You didn't get
it for Feralian?
Don't know. Let me just normal potion.
Are we sword?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
We can go now.
Let's go to the Nene horses.
So we slept, right? We
Yeah.
went in that inn and slept. Back.
Yeah, we got all our stuff back. We had a long rest.
So how far until we get to? Can we just fast travel in a sense to capital now? Up. Brooke?
Pardon?
Are
The
you-
chest is just going to the capital.
Yeah. Well,
can we
in a
just
sense, can
take
we
the
fast
capital?
travel now, or do we have to stop? Like, let's just go.
Oh, it's the capital?
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, so if you just make steady progress of just traveling by day
Yeah.
and
We have
Right.
we can use my thing so everyone can just keep their rest up. I'll use my pavilion.
Yeah.
We have 2 weeks of provisions. That's what I wrote down for
I
the
have-
horses
I have
and
some
for the.
cooking food.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The cooking food is in there as well.
Oh, how much?
For 2 weeks. I just added that
Oh, wow, okay.
2 weeks. So you have food for 2 weeks, and for the horses we have food for.
Do you want me to just let you deal with that then? Those numbers.
Well, we have to state that we buy it, but I think it's handy if
Yeah,
we
we
pay
did
from
talk
it from
about
the
it earlier.
we just pay from it from the guild from the group fund. I think
Okay,
those are
I'll
things we
leave that
pay.
to you
Yeah. Just have to remember that what we're using. So, Brooke, how long are we on the way? Are you rolling for anything? Are we rolling for anything?
Yeah, let's do a roll. Let's see.
What if
let's
the horses
see.
becomes ill?
What are
Nice.
we rolling?
See if you die of dysentery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there you go.
Wait, what? What?
You just die.
D&D Trails.
Oh, okay.
D&D Trails.
I rolled a natural 20. I don't know what that means, but it wasn't a natural one. So
Someone broke an arm on the way.
No,
one of you leveled up, and you don't know which one it is.
No. All of a sudden, the blue dragon we were supposed to fight shows up.
Yeah. That's it.
That's a good point. How much damage does that breath do again?
Why didn't you come to me first?
I'm in my pavilion. They have no idea where we are. Or whatever.
You're so far from where that dragon would be, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So the day before you arrive at the capital is when you see it.
Dragon?
See the capital.
No, the capital.
Okay.
It literally, like, you crest over like a hill, and you just see it ahead of you, like far ahead of you, but just spreading like just towards the horizon on every side.
That is a capital.
As soon as we get inside of the capital, I'm gonna put a disguise on.
This is like the night before you actually get there.
Oh, okay.
This is just like the reveal.
Okay, then in the morning, disguise.
Okay.
I
In the
want to do
morning-
an insight check on that.
What? You're doing an insight check on him putting a disguise on.
Yes.
Okay, here's a question: are you putting this? Oh well, no. I was gonna ask a really dumb question. Are you doing this in secret? But of course, like they just turn around and see.
Just wait.
Leave
out
someone
my
out.
the night before, and I'm just completely different.
Yeah, like, who
Okay,
the hell are
so-
you?
So,
I
so
mean,
what?
It's pretty easy to tell which one of us is not you, so...
Light.
What kind of disguise are you equipping?
I want to have stilts, but they look like really big shoes, so I look taller.
Okay. You can be a
Wait, so
dwarf.
this isn't like a spell.
Yeah, more of a dwarf than
Yeah.
completely change the clothes. I put on a nice wig. That kind of things. Take off all the jewelry, that kind of stuff. Just so I don't look like myself, basically. Completely
Sure,
look
sure.
like myself.
Make a check with the disguise.
Deception.
I believe it should be in your tools.
Yeah, it's its own, like, tool check.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
It's pretty basic.
Okay.
Oh, I have one that still just break.
The stilts look really unrealistic. It was like something you've been like workshopping for a while, and it's just not working. You
Still
look like
prototype.
you just look like a halfling on stilts, like really clearly. You don't look like a dwarf at all.
Why don't we just put you in the bag of holding?
When I see this, I say I can also turn you invisible. That would help.
It might do. But save that for when we get into this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're traveling towards the capital now, and it's like looming up on you. And you like as you're getting closer and closer, the houses are like getting more and more dense. Like there's lots and lots of roads converging into the road you're traveling on, like rivers almost, traveling upstream. Yeah, you arrive at the suburbs, basically. You're not inside the actual city itself. It's like there's actually like a gate, like a wall and a gate that you have to get to yet. The suburbs, just like the city got so big it spilled past the wall, basically. And yeah, you're just walking down main streets, and like these streets are like towns of their own. You see taverns, shops, places of work, places of relaxation and stuff. Like it's not all super wealthy. It's just mostly like very functional. And
Is there any public transport?
no, not here.
Okay.
Not here.
Also, would I know where the Elvish Guild is?
Where the what say?
The place where we have to go. What was it? The Elvish. I forgot. I didn't even write down.
Oh, the main bank. Maybe make a history check. That does it. Yeah, no, you do. That's a pretty famous building.
Okay, good.
You don't know though if like he's going to be working in that.
Yeah.
main building.
But it's just
But if he's tied to that guild, that would be a good place to start.
Mhm.
So you eventually travel through the suburbs and get to the main gate. There is a checkpoint here, by the way. Like, nothing super crazy, but you just basically just show your guild licenses and go straight through. And yeah, you guys are now in the capital, and it's just like it just goes on forever, like as far as I can see. You do notice now that you're in the town, it does curve up towards, and fuck, most of you guys know this. Kirin, Asmoleon, and Flynn, basically, you all recognize like the upper districts, like up at the top of the hill. Like not really even a hill. It's more of like it's like almost like a mountain, which this whole city is built around in a ring. The actual upper crust of the city is inside that area, built onto the side of the mountain. So you know, Flynn, that bit of what am I trying to say? Guild, no, bank, bank guild, both those things. Yeah, bank guild.
Mhm.
No wonder I was trying to smash them together. It's in that upper district.
Would I know if we're allowed to get into the upper district?
Yeah. It's not like super gated. You would usually get like patted down at a checkpoint to go through, and like need a reason to be traveling in and out. You've been in and out of there all the time. It's really easy to slip past those points, but adventurers will get in no problem. It's not. It's it's still like a town. It's not locked down. But it's a trek. There's a long way to go to get there still. So it's most of the day you're just traveling, and you do see now, like in the sky, you see air traffic as well as you're getting closer to the upper districts. There is airships. There's what the fucking little dragons called? Wyverns. Yeah, thank you. Wyverns, griffins, all sorts of flying animal, trained flying animal, and that is mostly how the city is patrolled. Is aerial. Most of the heavy aerial patrols are towards the central districts, but some do pass overhead, even here. Yeah, it's just a big ass city, guys. Big ass city. Bogador and Dusty and Syra. Syra, you've never been here before, have you? I doubt it.
No.
You guys are fucking blown away. Your tits have like all the way come off.
Pretty much.
Menling.
It's just like this. The capital is so out of scale for like everything else in this entire country. It's like the capital is almost a nation on its own compared to the second largest city. You know what I mean? So just the sheer scale of it is just blowing your minds. Like you've walked for days, not days, hours, and you're still in the town. Yeah. So there's much built, like as you're traveling, there are quite high, not full-on skyscrapers, but certainly more high-rise buildings as well, in small clusters here and there, which start to dominate the skyline. Probably talking at most 20 stories. So not like a full-on like skyscraper, but still tall buildings, like much taller than 20 stories is probably taller than most of you guys have ever seen outside the capital. So yeah, but you keep heading forward. You're not getting distracted. There's a lot of stuff you could get lost in doing here. It's always busy. Like everywhere you're going, it's so densely populated. The streets are just packed with people coming and going. Carts as well, loads of carts and horse-drawn carriages. Um,
I'm looking around to see if my advertisement is actually out and about, and also looking if people are wearing the merch.
make a perception check.
Oh God.
You do know that you guys are still so young, and you didn't put in enough advertising that it would be very unlikely to spot
Just
anything.
see one hipster.
Now's the time.
Yeah, no, sorry, Ismailian. This place is really big, and the amount you put into advertising will get you some advertising, but not enough to sit on every street, you know.
Well, we've been walking for hours, not even one pamphlet.
Probably not, sorry. Not with a 9.
Okay, I need to invest more in advertisements. Check.
Need to invest more in perception.
Add more.
Yeah, so eventually you do get to the gates of the upper district, and you've been climbing now for a while, like as you're starting to make your way up the base of the mountain towards that district. That whole district is basically a ring around the mountain, and there are buildings built onto the mountain, but the kind of like the higher up the mountain you go, it starts to get less and less and thinner. But this is where the town, like the city, actually grew out of, was the town that was built on the base of this mountain. So you, you go again, present your guild licenses, and get through without any questions at all. Really easy. Yeah, really easy. I mean, that's why part of the perks of joining the guild is shit like this. And yeah, keep going. It's literally, you've just been traveling all day, basically, in this city. Miles and miles and miles.
Are we still on
traveling.
horses?
Yeah, you guys are on the horses, but you're not going full speed because it's very densely packed streets. But you are still on your horse. And the like horses, there's carts and loads of horses on the streets as well. Just kind of how it works. So, I assume you guys are heading straight to the building. No detours, so to speak.
What building?
I think so.
Nope.
I believe that stopping by one of the adventurers guilds to log on to their teleport system was on the docket for you guys. But you're heading straight towards this bank, and yeah, you get there, and I mean, you guys are now in the upper district. You're seeing some really spectacular. Dusty, you're just creaming your jeans, dude. There's stoneworking for days here.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you're loving it. So much stoneworking. Yeah.
Can I do a check?
You can do a check if you want.
I don't know what I want to find out.
You're just admiring the view. Like you're walking past the building and you go, "Oh, look at that! What kind of stone is that?" That's history. That's not. It's history.
I believe it is history with advantage. Not
Advantage. Okay, so not only Dusty is that some of the classic dwarven architecture, that is unmistakably a work at the hands of Gustav. Gustav the Great, a really famous dwarven architect that you've.
An idol of mine.
Yeah, he's your idol, and you're
Not
like,
that
I see it with my own eyes. So like you're touching the stone, and Kieran's like dragging you.
Tempted to lick it, but I refrain.
Okay, but no, the really impressive buildings around here, and there's loads of them as well. Like every single guild of worth in the entire country has headquarters in this district. This is where the seat of power is for the whole country. The Senate is here. All of the main banks and the Adventurers Guild headquarters are all in this district. So it's basically just like, it's just like the really nice parts of like any ancient European city like Rome or
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Stony.
Yeah, and cathedrals as well. Loads of cathedrals around here. So, you guys get to your building. Finally. After all that exposition and walking, you get to the buildings.
What building?
The building is the Elven Bank. One of the
Oh, okay.
six trade guilds. This is the bank belonging to the Elven faction. So yeah, big steps going up to this building. Lots of pillars and floral like architecture. But you're here. Flynn, you did a good job of tour guiding. It's been you did great.
Yeah.
Kieran, for the most part, this is nowhere near your old haunts, which is probably good.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably pretty damn quiet the whole time, though.
Sure. Same somewhat with you, Flynn, but you've kind of you went around the city a lot more.
Yeah, I've got my.
You've been here.
on.
Yeah, you've been here before.
Yeah.
Are you still sticking to the stilts?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've got the stilts on. I'm rocking it. I don't know the difference.
Okay. So, yeah, you go into the bank. I think it might be best to leave it there. That's a good dropping off point.
Yeah,
Going
probably.
forward, I think is I don't want to wrap that up in 10 minutes or go late. So I think we'll wrap it up here, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So we don't have time to go a
Yes,
little
yes.
longer?
If you want, we can do the conversation guy that I have.
Nah,
A separate channel.
nah. You're not there yet. You're not at his tower.
Alright.
Not level 9, I guess then.
You're very fucking close, guys.
Yeah,
You're like
come
literally like
on.
1,000 XP away. You'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it.
Maybe
sure.
prepare
Yeah.
for
Bit
it.
of
Prepare
stuff.
for it.
Like maybe handing in a minor side quest might do it.
For example, yeah.
Hypothetically.
Can we just like get XP for it now? Like we're right there, we finished it.
Go on.
It would be good to
Go
do
on.
between
You're
sessions.
you're so close. I'll let you do it between
Yay!
sessions.
Thank you.
Everyone except from Flynn is now level 9.
Yay!
Yay.
Hooray.
But I am level 8.
Yes.
You know what that means.
9999.
Hey, look at it.
9 HP for level 9.
What?
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, then I can actually get teleportation. Nice.
I did actually learn a spell when
For
I got
fuck's sake!
Oh,
Average. That sucks.
Wait, I need to do this.
It's
Oh, what
almost
is it
all
again?
of them.
Bro,
I
I've
have
got to
D6.
roll. Sorry, go on, Mithrix.
No, sorry, I just need to remember what my hit dice is. Roll one.
6.
Okay,
It's
yes.
a 1d6.
Oh, I can re-roll that one. Yay!
I've got to roll a rogue's hit dice, if I'm not mistaken, haven't I?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh
1d6.
Oh my god.
I can re-roll it again! And I got
Yay!
Oh, that's great.
So what?
Fucking bad
so
website.
what would that be for me, Brooke? That's 1d6 plus what? Sorry.
Your constitution modifier.
I am a beefy fucking wizard.
Which is
61
one.
HP.
Not bad. I'll take that.
92 HP.
Wait, no, it's not a d6 for you. I think it's a
92
d10.
HP. What the fuck? I've got 44.
It's your hit die. Just roll a hit die.
You're a small man.
Just a minute.
I am a small man, yes.
It's alright.
There you
There
go.
you go.
That's the same anyway. Lovely.
I'm bigger in other aspects.
My.
I have had the best rolls for fucking my hit point.
Dude, I've had the worst.
Almost at 100 HP.
I had double fill there, but because of the rule that we can re-roll fills.
I'm trying to think. I need to learn the spell.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Brooke,
Yeah?
do we still have to finish? Are we still finishing the quest or finishing that next week?
You'll finish it next week.
Okay.
What is Leoman's tiny hat?
I think I'm going to take a 3rd level in Rogue.
New spells.
Get that
I,
assassination.
Yeah, boy.
Assassination's pretty sick. It makes stealth missions so cool.
How does multi-classing work? So you just like now you're a level.
He's a
3
level 3
I'm a-
rogue and 6 ranger.
But so
True.
how does it work like on the chart? So he doesn't get feats in like the other thing.
No, those come in at the same rate.
Okay.
Third level, I get +2 proficiency bonus. Focus like,
No,
what?
no. He'll get. Yeah.
I'm looking at.
sorry.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
By the way, I can wall run now. So, but that was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, at third level you choose an archetype that emulates and extends rogue abilities. Thief, assassin, or arcane trickster. All details. Featured third level. Okay, so I'm going to be a assassin.
I'm going to head off, guys, because I've got to try and get my Twitter unlocked. So.
What? Your
What?
Yeah, my Twitter got locked.
Why?
Because.
Stupid reasons.
If you don't mind my
Yeah.
asking.
No, I got into a tussle with an unpleasant fellow who has a
Very.
relatively large following. And yeah, basically a lot of people to report me. So
Ah.
yeah,
Well, good luck with that.
literally one of the tweets that's been flagged, all I did was call him a snake.
Snake.
What a big
Snake.
Hmm?
He's a big baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you want me to call the ambulance for you, sweetheart?
He has like no fucking empathy or anything.
No.
It's fucking
Yeah.
gross. Every
watched
time I see
some
him,
of that, but
I'm, like,
I
shocked
don't
at
really
her.
know what was going on.
Yeah, because the thing is, he's like a relatively. I mean, he's got like almost 1,000 followers, so that's a
Yeah.
pretty. That's a decent amount of clout for as far as like the anime Twitter kind of community is concerned. And he's just like, I mean, for like years now, he's just bullied people basically.
and then acted like the victim
Yeah.
every fucking time.
Well, I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah, same.
It's fine. I feel like I came out. I really feel like I came out on top, to be honest. He
Yeah.
literally, he blocked me, and he blocked pretty much everyone who interacted with me. And it's
He
so
must
funny
have gone,
because
like through your mentions or something.
he literally
Jesus.
not just that, but he literally was blocking people who liked my tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not
And-
block me actually.
Did he not?
I checked.
I think he might have
I
just done
almost
like.
Replied
Yeah.
to him at one point, but I decided I'd maybe save that for another day if it comes
So what
Yeah.
actually happened? Like, why?
Would you like me to tweet at him and tell him to jump off a bridge?
up. No.
No,
I
this
mean
is
that,
not-
yeah,
That would
that'll
get your
definitely
Twitter
get you
blocked.
blocked.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
Unlocked.
about my Twitter. Nobody pays attention to my Twitter.
I do. I
Here's
like
what I
your
do on
tweets.
Twitter. I talk about how great garlic bread is. I talk about football, and occasionally tweet out the D&D stream.
I have to agree with the garlic bread though.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good, isn't it?
For sure.
Yeah.
Garlic
Yeah.
bread's pretty
Double.
good.
Oh, Brooke, before you go, does Ilma level up?
Automatically, right?
It's every even level.
Ah. Okay, then, so level 10 she'll become level 4. Cool.
5.
She's a level 3 rogue on my character sheet.
Interesting.
We'll jump off that bridge.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll jump off a bridge together.
Cool.
So I have teleportation circle, guys.
Nice.
Yay.
I'm trying to think of what
Nice.
spell to take. Because I've got
Well,
another
you've
spell
got
at level 8.
Wingardium Leviosa is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Leviosa,
Yeah,
actually.
but I can't Wingardium Leviosa.
Hey, just FYI, I have Revivify now, so in case Dusty goes down.
Do you want 300 gold worth of diamonds?
Oh, okay. Now
like
there's
the
3 of
one
us
or
who has
two.
Revivify actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good to know, though.
It's
I'll
nice
take
to
it-
have 2 people that can
I
revive
think-
me there.
I think Dusty has like 3 sets of crystals now or something.
I have 2.
2. Okay, so give one to.
We can
Yeah.
spread them around and
Yeah.
sure that, you know,
So 3 of
the
us have
person that
1 each.
dies.
Yeah, everyone has one.
Well, I don't need diamond because I already bought the diamond. That's like I incorporated into the gem. So
Yeah, exactly. So I can do one more spell, guys. What should I do for 5th level spell?
So my sneak attack is now
No!
2d6.
Guys, I get Wall of Force.
What's that?
What does that do?
Ooh.
It just makes us have like 10 minutes of what the fuck are we gonna do about this guy? The only way he can get out of it is the only way a person can get out of it is if they have the duration spell.
Dimension
Okay.
Door would get them out as well, I think.
No, couldn't. I don't think.
Dimension Door, you literally blink into another.
The wall also
Yeah.
extends into the eternal plane.
Yeah, but you just
What
Dimension Door,
does
you literally
Dimension Door
just snap your
travel
fingers and you
through?
go.
Ethereal plane blocking ethereal travel wall.
No, Dimension Door doesn't. You don't go through another plane. You just go.
Let me check.
bro.
Point, it might be a point-to-point portal.
It is,
Dimension.
as far as I'm aware.
So it says here in the player's handbook at level 3 I get +2 proficiency bonus. What does that mean exactly?
That means nothing. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you,
what?
you get the +4 for like your combined levels for your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
That's a different table that you have to look at, the multiclassing table.
No,
I'm trying to think.
I'm
trying
gonna
to
go,
think
I'll
of
see you
what-
guys.
Yeah, it might,
Alright,
yeah,
cheers,
I think it's a
Justin.
teleportation.
Oh, Jared.
I will be around though. If people have questions about leveling up, just shoot them into the general chat. Okay. Bye,
Right.
guys.
Yeah.
See you, bro.
See you, bro.
Bye.
What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
okay, see you later, guys.
Wall of Force or not?
I think it's
a really
a
good spell.
yes,
Actually,
neat like utility spell for sure.
I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna dip as well, guys. I'm gonna go
Alright.
get something to eat and bugger off to bed. I'll see you
Good night,
later.
David. Yeah, see you, man.
Bye-bye.
Good night, dudes.
What do you
Like,
think is
what
Could be
else
really
like
good.
cool options do you have?
Wall of Force is the nice thing about Wall of Force is there's no saving from it. It's just you're fucked. You know, like,
Yeah.
you're fucked. Except for if they're bigger than 10.
Unless again like teleport? I guess like teleportation circle probably work, for example.
Well, they'd be levitating, I guess. We'd create a sphere around them, so they wouldn't be on the ground. Then you need to be able to draw on the ground.
Oh,
And
okay.
The teleportation circle takes a minute to cast, so
Damn.
it's
Yeah, that,
kind of like
that seems nice.
Wall of Force is really strong. Like, see what else do I have? Ooh, modify memory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
That one
god,
can be fun.
that one is so fun. But there is a save for it, right?
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Those creatures' memory.
Well,
Yeah, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, yeah, I figured. I'm gonna end up the stream, hold someone up and stuff, so talk to you later, man.
Bye bye, dude.
So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. That was a really fun session. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good day, everyone.